where we last left off, our group was assigned a new handler, identifying herself as Ainsley, who approached your group with a very different approach when compared to Marion.
Bitchy.
One could say. You all got tattoos after various levels of coercion.
Tattoos.
Yeah, dude.
That will allow you to communicate and open up little telepathic channels within each other, but also allow your handler access to your whereabouts and who is also on said channel. On taking the train ride to the Aether Forge, you were briefed on your mission. You were also given credentials and a uniform that is to identify you as a part of a government agency that audits arcane universities. So,
that's right. The disguises.
Before we have everyone step out of the train and step into the cold night of the Aether Forge, is everyone going to be donning said disguises? Is anyone going to abstain?
Do I get to keep my hat on?
Yours comes with a hat.
Cool. I'm into it.
It's different than your usual hat.
Fine. Hat is hat.
It's a bowler cap.
Into it.
Okay, so if no one has any reservations, I'm going to assume that everyone has donned their attire.
How easy or hard is it to like take off? Like, is it just like a coat and some fancy trousers?
Well, for the most part, I can actually show you in a second. But for now, welcome to the Department of Magical Standards and Educational Compliance.
Uh-oh. Oh my god.
So
We gotta go full screen with this.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
So with that,
Statham?
You all step out of the train in your new fresh drip. You have a pretty good sense of where Valen's Academy of Arcane Advancement is. So this is about like a 10-minute walk. I imagine, a slow, kind of catwalk that you're all doing, as you are very clearly inspectors with DemSec that do not fuck around. It looks like whoever gave you these aliases got a little carried away, as there are some descriptions of a persona in addition to the names that you have been given. So as you move towards the university, you can, if you choose to, study the personas that were given to you by whoever made this briefing. But with that being said, after a short, brief walk, you do see what appears to be your target. There is a large courtyard with these high stone walls and a central large university structure with a series of buildings and offices. Funnily enough, kind of a centerpiece of this courtyard is like a very beautiful, healthy looking tree, which is not something that you typically see anywhere else in the Aether Forge. And as you approach, you see two what look like elderly wizards who are manning the essentially like security checkpoint to get into the university. As soon as you approach in your attire, they immediately stand straight up. They start kind of whispering to each other, and they posture in a way where there's like this initial body language of fear, and then they kind of puff their chests out to make themselves look big, and they stand in the way to block your entry. So, how does your group approach?
I think we have to walk up straight to them full of confidence. We can't slow down.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna turn and talk to you guys and plan for this. I'm heading straight in. I feel like
Okay.
we'll ruin the illusion if we do.
I'm staring at a book and like looking around disapprovingly at everything.
Yes.
Saul's walking very confidently, like he belongs.
Okay. So, as you do, you immediately see that they kind of like raise their hands up and step in your way. You see a black-scaled dragonborn with a wizard's booklet, in addition to a more elderly, kind of pale white wizard who, for now, is doing the talking as he says, "You all must be with Demsec. Apologies, I was not aware that you were visiting. I'm afraid the campus is currently closed to any visitors. Perhaps sometime tomorrow will do."
Well, good
Right
thing we
fucking
aren't
now.
visitors. So, you can go ahead and escort us to Professor Amatus Alderdice's office, dear.
Yes, again, would typically be happy to oblige, but this is a safety issue. The arcane flux gates have been wiring issue, and those who have been attuned to the area seem to be fine, but it's a health, an occupational hazard for others. But it should be up and running first thing in the morning.
What is DemSect? Do we know what that is?
You assume that is the acronym for your supposed department, which is the Department of Magical Standards and Educational Compliance.
Would the
Mazarin's-
arcane thing is full of S, right? He just made that up.
What's that?
The arcane.
Oh, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
I was gonna say, I feel like as a
Mazarin, what are you saying?
Mazarin's going to, in a mean tone, just
Mean.
as per my character biography. Listen, this is time sensitive, and if we are not able to complete our duties here today at the prescribed time, which your department was given plenty of time to plan for, that's going to be a serious issue, and it's definitely going to ruffle some feathers. I'm going to need to escalate this issue.
All right, Mazarin, roll an intimidation check.
Intimidating.
What's our what's the authority ranking system here for us? You've given us all these names. I don't know.
It was not said.
Cool.
Luminora, what was your Arcana check?
18.
Yeah, it's total bullshit.
My
We-
character sheet.
Till Mazarin finishes.
Skills, intimidation, +1.
Uh-huh.
Very intimidating.
That is
I
a
mean, you're gonna roll
14.
high.
What's that?
14.
14. Okay. So, Mazarin, as you say that, this individual just goes, well,
But can I assist
certainly-
her by just
you-
opening my coat to show my gun?
Okay.
Do we carry guns as?
Yeah,
I do.
so
He does.
here's the thing. That was a success. Charles, go ahead and now roll a new intimidation check to see if it is still a success.
Oh God,
What does a natural 20 get me?
hell yeah.
You did make it worse.
Okay,
Nice.
because my
That's all you can
intimidation
ask for.
is +0, which I didn't know before I did that.
Yeah.
I just went for
So,
it.
yeah, I mean, you, and as this is happening, Luminor, you might kind of like feel like, oh, I didn't see he was doing that. Because, like, as you're pondering what he said about like the whole arcane fluxgate thing, you get the sense that they are not intimidated by you guys in the sense of like, I am fearing for my life. They are worried about losing accreditation. Like you're getting the sense that there's some kind of like probational status to their university. So like one of the inspectors coming up to them and then showing them a gun, like just, if anything, just potentially damages the illusion. In fact, I'm going to say with a natural 20, as Charles just like opens his like jacket to show a gun, you see that the Dragonborn actually just steps in front of the other wizard, blocking his view, and they're kind of like bickering and in kind of like these harsh whispered tones, just like talking to each other. And you all see Charles just like showing a gun. And then like you kind of get the sense that maybe that's not going to help you in this situation. I'll say that's what you get for a natural 20 is no one sees it.
Cool.
Um,
Close my jacket as
okay.
I wait.
Well, if your arcane flux gate, and she clearly says it in like air quotes, is truly malfunctioning, maybe we can just add that onto the list of things that are incorrect with this university, and maybe we can talk about your research funds regarding that later.
Mazarin begins furiously scribbling.
Oh, you know, I am just this just in. It got fixed early, so we would be happy to escort you inside.
Capital, dear. At once, let's go.
Sure, right this way. And he turns and walks extremely, like comically slowly. So you guys are walking at like a snail's pace. If you're patient enough for this, you get a very beautiful tour of the university. It also appears that there's like the central university. This guy's taking you all the way kind of around and having you do like a full like tour of the campus. So at this rate, you'll probably make it to the university in about like an hour.
I'm not doing that bullshit.
Yeah, should we...
I just start walking towards the main university.
And he goes, I don't know that that's where the office of Professor, who was it? Alder Deers? I don't know that that's where he is. I could ask someone and check for you.
Buddy, if you're gonna ask someone, I can also ask someone. Thanks. And I will head towards the main building.
Okay. Okay. As you do, he just says, very well. And then you just hear him say, Chadius, Demsec, coming in hot. So yeah, with that, you head into the university, and as you do, there is a posse of wizards that is there to meet you. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here.
Already shared.
Also, did Watch Together stop working for everyone else or just me?
It did.
Yeah.
Just do a little this maneuver. Is it working again?
Yes.
It is not for me. Cool. Okay. Well, I encourage you all to play your own wizard hype music then.
We got
This is
I mean, I just
Swim,
left
I
your wizard hype on, so
yeah.
it's pretty good.
Significantly more techno than I would have expected, but I'm into it.
it's cyberpunk.
I love it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
sorry.
you guys are in
Sorry for
uniform. You
my
gotta-
genre
That's how you look.
incorrect.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well, so
I
you
love-
guys can drive.
I'm so excited to be spies. Please, guys, don't just start shooting stuff. This is so exciting.
I wasn't going to start shooting,
I'm
Guys,
just throwing
we
it
know
out.
who
I
we're
didn't say
talking
you.
to.
I was just blanket saying, hey.
but
kids,
I'm the only one who
try it.
shoots.
Yeah.
You could shoot off a fireball.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
All right, here we go. So I'm gonna. Okay.
Oh.
So with that, you are met by a group of wizards, and you watch as one of them kind of steps forward, and just goes, "Ah, Demsec, I've been expecting you."
That's why we got an appointment.
Well, yes, that's why we sent the notice.
And you see that like there's this larger there's this pretty tall wizard who unlike all the others is sleeveless, and he's like pretty well built. He's standing like above like 6 feet tall, and as he is speaking, you see that there's some smaller wizards around him that seem like they're kind of like his hype men.
His hype men?
Yes. So
He's got a
because
posse?
as he has a posse, as he says that, you just hear one of them just says, "Yeah, get him, Chadius." And with that, he just says, "I have an offer for you, Demsec. We could go about this the hard way. You could audit our libraries, interview and interrogate our students and faculty, and terrorize our organization. But I think not. Valen's Academy of Arcane Advancement has had just about enough of your kerfluffery. So, I have an alternative. Trial by combat."
What?
I got two questions. First question, did you just use the term kerfuffery?
And then you hear one of the other wizards just go, "Yeah, you heard him. We're sick of your kerfluffery."
And second question, what magic do you practice? Is it HGH, buddy? Put some sleeves on. This is a school, not a gym.
He doesn't know what HGH is, and neither do I, and he has a skin condition.
Well, thank you for being forthright. I'm sure we can find a reasonable accommodation for that.
And
I
you just
do-
hear him just go, "Shut up, Gordius." And he goes back to like kind of like puffing out his chest and just like posing in like a heroic way.
Gordius,
Oh.
was it? At the gates, we were told there was some malfunction with arcane flux capacitors or some other odd thing. I assume you all have the proper safety documentation for it. Would you mind going and get that for me while we talk to Chadius here? He can show us to Professor Alderdice's office. trial by combat denied.
Give me an intimidation check.
Dude, I love it. Fuck. Just deny it.
15 plus 0. 15. We are not an intimidating bunch.
Yeah, with that, you see Porteous, the smaller wizard, just go, okay then, I suppose I should. And you just see Chad just go, no, Porteous, not today. We've had enough. If you want to deny our accreditation, you'll have to fight us for it. Your best wizard against our best wizard.
Wait a minute.
If you win,
Who said we were going to
You-
deny your accreditation? We want to talk to a specific professor. That's it.
one of your members there has a giant manila folder that says accreditation denied.
Oh, not your school, different school.
Oh,
Sorry, miscommunication.
so
Plus, even if we were going to deny your accreditation, beating you in a duel wouldn't stop that.
True.
Yeah, this
well, I was going to offer. I had this planned where I was going to say, if you win, deny our accreditation. If I win, DemSec leaves and never returns and writes a report that we are accredited. Trial by
That's-
combat.
Well, that's not our
how
job,
accreditation
actually. Yeah.
works. You can't be accredited through trial by combat. There's 3 accreditation pathways, and that's not one of them.
Yeah, Mazarin steps forward and says, listen, this is a routine scheduled visit, and likely you will be accredited. We will, however, be back next year, again, as we are every year, to routinely accredit your institution. So, trial by combat is, it's
mean-
a little, it's inappropriate. We're not
that's
going to be
what
doing
gets
that.
The 3-year accreditation, even I look over at Mazarin, which, I mean, if all of their scores are excellent, you might get the 3-year accreditation, and then we wouldn't even be back next year, so...
The 3-year.
It's true.
Well, guys, I gotta admit, I'm feeling a little embarrassed here.
I mean,
Um,
understandable.
well, who was it that you're looking for?
Professor Alderdice?
Well, yes, he's on the 3rd floor. I can have Porteous here show you, and hang on a second, and you see as he's got like one earring, and he just like kind of touches it and says, "What's that, Georgius?" DemSec agents at the gate. This is quite irregular. They're already inside. Was there a second detachment of DemSec agents?
Yes, one for the teaching division and one for the research division. That's why we want to talk to Professor Alderdice. They will check on the research division. We're trying
So
to...
you're with the research division.
No, we are with the teaching division. That's why I want to talk to Professor Amatus Alderdice.
Oh shit, we're fighting the wrong group. Everyone move. And you watch as they all begin rushing outside, leaving you to it.
Oh, shit. I mean, I guess we just go to the 3rd floor, right?
Are they all like that? What kind of wizards are they?
What the fuck kind of school is this?
Exactly.
They just you come in to do inspection, they say we fight. Who the fuck is running this place?
Okay.
Apparently.
So, with that, you're kind of left to your own devices. You just watch as pretty much everyone's scattered. Like, as you're walking through this area, like, no one wants to be seen by DemSec, it appears.
That's better for us. I don't talk to anybody.
Yeah, I think
I guess we
we
just
head
go to the
towards
third
the
floor.
floor and try and keep looking intimidating. Maybe like pointing at stuff and writing things down, just in case someone's
Okay.
looking.
Okay, got it. So, with that, as you begin to head up the floors, there are kind of like these long. It's kind of annoying because like you go up this large, kind of ornate marble staircase that takes you up one floor. And then you look, and way across the hall, like a football field away, you see the other staircase. And you have to like kind of crisscross through the university just to get up floors here. So traveling up the first floor, again, you're not met with any resistance. In fact, you don't see anyone at all. I would like two ability checks. If one person could give me a either perception or investigation from two party members.
I can perceive.
I'll take
Can
the
also
investigation.
perceive. Wait, do you need 2 total or 2 of each?
I'll tell you this: as many people as you guys want can roll, and I'll be taking the median.
I'll do investigation.
Yep, same here.
You
I
can
don't
choose to.
Ice dice to start.
Natty.
I rolled a 2.
What's the total?
26.
I got a 7.
Wait, got an 11.
22. Perception.
Okay, Pierce, take us home.
19 perception.
There we go.
Okay. So, with that natty, erasing some of the lower rolls, there is.
Sorry, mine. I got 24 just in case. I forgot I had advantage.
Why do you have advantage?
They should allowed
Jeez,
you to
I'm out.
find. Oh, it's in books. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay.
That's in books.
So, it seems that there is, even despite like people being afraid of being interviewed by DemSec, it is odd how empty this place is. Because this was not a scheduled visit. This was actually a surprise visit. The fact that there appears to be a second detachment of DemSec agents seems to be just a wild coincidence as far as you know, or at least as far as what was told to you in the briefing. As you move down this corridor, you do see a single student who is just like completely asleep, sitting on like a bench outside of a professor's office. Do you guys just move on, or do you like talk to or interact with this person?
Do the offices have names on them?
They do.
Who's he sitting outside of?
It's Professor Aldrich Hortimer.
These are some weird names.
I say we let him sleep. He's probably been working hard. I don't know, this place is weird.
Place is really weird. I wouldn't be surprised if he's under some weird sleeping spell.
I mean, he fell asleep. Maybe he should go back to his dorm. Sleeping on a bench, probably uncomfortable.
Malzarin's gonna wake him up.
Okay.
Saul's gonna take a pull of some giggle
So,
juice.
Mazarin, you go over to kind of shake him.
Is it it's a young man or
He's kind of like completely slumped over. Yeah, it looks like a young, like maybe a 20-year-old, like a tiefling, male.
excuse me, young sir?
No response.
She starts shaking him to wake him.
Yep, he's rigid, and as you shake him, he completely falls over and falls on the ground. He's cold.
Oh shit, this kid's dead.
He's dead.
Is he dead, or does he seem to be under some sort of spell?
Go ahead and give me a medicine check here.
I was gonna say, hold on, let me take that one. I can do it.
CPR.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Doctor,
So
I'm the doctor here.
Conversions.
let our
I don't think
medicine
it
man
works
do it.
once they're rigid.
Medicine check. 26.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need necessarily Sal to tell you this kid's dead. Like, he's super dead. But
How?
yeah, with a 26, to be honest, with a 26, this is going to sound weird, but you succeeded the check, and the success is that you have no fucking clue how this kid died. I'll be more specific. There is no evidence of trauma on the outside, yet there appears to be like subtle signs of just like extensive internal hemorrhaging. Like,
And I do, and I want to
it's-
explain that to everybody. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
it's almost like someone like just thrashed this kid to death and then partially healed some of the outer wounds.
Oh.
I'll say Sal, with a 26, you know what? The one thing you've seen that was somewhat like this before is when you used to travel with Neri.
Okay. I'd explain that to the group in a very detailed manner. I would say like you haven't seen me do before. Not good. Well, yeah. I'd explain it exactly like you did to me. I want to look around. Is there anybody? There's no one around in this hallway other than us and this dead kid, right?
No.
Neri was Pierce's first character, right?
Nary.
Yeah, so the time that you remember seeing this is sometimes when Neri was around, certain kind of supernatural phenomena would happen, where sometimes you would be trailed by like this shadowy ghost-like figure that would attack and sometimes murder creatures without leaving much of a trace of how they died.
Like some kind of spectral assassin almost.
Yeah.
All right, we might have problem.
Or we
You know
just
how-
continue and don't think about it.
Oh, I have a feeling we will run into whatever did this to him.
Draw that blade when it comes to it, if you will.
Yeah,
But
but we're here to conduct a full inspection of Professor Adelrice, or whatever his name is. Rattle?
Alderdice.
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 Right now.
Not even that difficult.
Alderdice. I got it.
Found it out.
Proud of
Yeah,
you.
well, thank you.
Are we being trailed? Is someone keeping an eye on us? Can I make a look around?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
I knew I should.
And I'm assuming you'll be keeping an eye out.
Yeah. I guess I'm a little distracted. 8.
It doesn't look like it. No one appears to be here.
Okay.
Is this kid on the ground right now?
Yeah.
Maybe we should put him back on the bench, though.
Can I cast Detect Magic? Or I guess I am going to cast Detect Magic. I don't know why I asked.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic. You see. I mean, there's a lot of the typical things that you would expect.
At a magic college?
You see on this kid's body, there are a number of like what appear to be like bruises and signs of trauma that appear. They give you that same signal that you saw in the Sanctiforge of that like arcane cold spot in the distribution of like wounds and bruises.
Well,
And kind of that same like, and also you see it right now, kind of that same signature a little bit coming from like an aura around like Mazarin's head too.
And he's at a desk.
a
right?
normal
He's at-
one. That's not new.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Can I look over the desk, see if there's any paperwork? Maybe
It's not a
name
desk.
that
It's
was
a
before
little
that?
bench outside of the professor's office.
Oh, gotcha. Can I check his person for any kind of notes, or maybe I don't know, anything to give us clues to who might have done this?
You're looking for notes?
Yeah,
Where?
on his person, if he had any kind of note.
Oh,
as
so you're just
to-
searching him?
Yeah. Go like full cop investigation.
Well, I will. Sure, give me an investigation check.
All right. Terrible. 9. I think that pretty much answered itself.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you do a bad job searching this kid. It's just like you have no. He doesn't have anything on his person that's like, it was Sarah who killed me. It's like, as far as you know, like this kid looks like he was like waiting outside of a professor's office. You don't know if he was killed here or killed somewhere else and placed here. It kind of looked like he was at the wrong place at the wrong time, killed, and then set down to look like he was sleeping.
Where's the nearest door to us?
Right next to you.
The office.
This professor's office.
All right, well, let's make an entry, I guess.
I'm gonna head over to. This is a problem, obviously, but we have a job to do with Professor Alderdice, so
Yeah, we're not actually.
I'm with
cruising.
Charles, where if this becomes a problem, we deal with it, but for now, handle our business.
Should probably
Yeah.
be in and out as quick as we can.
Because there's another DemSec group here, so we need to get out fast.
They're about to have another murder on
Okay.
their hands.
Okay.
But this is not our
Okay.
problem.
So
Is there a
as
window on the door
the,
to the door next to it, or is it just a solid door?
it's a solid, like massive wooden oak door.
All right. Someone else's problem then.
Okay. So with that, you guys begin moving forward.
Yeah.
Okay. As you do, you hear this like heavy, like thud from somewhere above you.
Is that the floor we're going to?
Yeah.
I might pick
So-
up the pace a little bit.
Okay.
Not run,
So-
but fast walk.
Yeah. So with that, you pick up the pace. You reach the third floor, and as you're kind of going around, there's kind of like this labyrinth of offices. And it's odd because as you look down these hallways, they seem longer than they should be with like how the building looked from the outside and with the corridor that you were previously in. So there looks like a lot of ground to cover here. Are you guys staying together or are you splitting up?
Oh, we can split up now.
Break
How
up in
many
pairs?
hallways are there? Or how many corridors are there?
It's hard to say because this is like a lattice. Because even on like you walk up and briefly start like moving through, it splits into multiple hallways as you go down. So there's at least 8 like that you see in like the first like 30 seconds.
And how far apart are the hallways from each other? Like, is there a way to get between them easily to meet up in the next hallway?
They're like 30 feet from each other.
All right, I say we maybe split up 2 teams. We can all communicate to each other.
Correct.
Right? So maybe
3 teams, someone goes solo.
Well, one team has 3, I guess. I mean,
Either 2 teams and it's 2 and 3, or 3 teams and someone goes solo. I can go solo.
Let's do 2 teams. No one goes solo.
Okay.
good idea. Me,
I
Sal,
will let the group
Luminara.
know I am starting a timer.
All right, me, Sal, Luminara will take the left side. Enoch, Mazarin take the right.
Excuse me.
And then
Cons
we'll meet
check.
at
Use the.
I do like a
correct
little mental
check.
cons check. Check.
Okay.
Check, check.
With that, you're splitting into 2 teams, so 1 representative from each team is allowed an investigation check.
I vote Luminara.
I will think.
I'm good
I
at
will think.
investigation.
I can do it.
Yeah, go ahead and take that
Yes,
auditor
what to do.
core.
That is 22.
I rolled a 13.
Go.
Okay. So that is you are covering ground.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm
Um,
on Samoogies. Shit, what the fuck?
What?
Samoogie! Sorry.
You reached out across the ocean.
He's got connections here.
Samugya.
Samoogie.
We don't want
Okay,
those haunches over
investigation.
here.
Okay, here we go. And I rolled a natural 1 for a 9.
Nice. Nice. All right. So you are making progress. There are a lot of rooms here. So I'm going to say about a minute goes by. Haven't found it yet. You can choose to further split your group for more investigation rolls because you basically need to hit a certain number of successes. But obviously that splits the party. So we're going to go to our second round. Are you further splitting the groups or are you staying as is?
I have a question about the communication via our minds.
Mhm.
Does that let us know where they are spatially?
No.
Okay, cool. I don't know, guys. It's up to you.
I vote we
Let's split
keep
for
at
now.
it.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't think we should
Are,
split.
what exactly are we investigating into?
You're,
'Cause,
you're,
like, I
you're
get it
literally just
in-
trying. You're just trying to find this office in this like lattice of offices.
Okay, gotcha.
So go ahead and nominate an investigator and have them roll.
If I may, auditor core, maybe we don't just brute force this. Did we hear any voices or sounds behind any doors as we're walking these halls? Or is this like dead silent?
It's pretty silent. Go ahead. If you like, I would allow a perception stack. For the second roll, you could do a perception check instead of an investigation check. But only 1 person is rolling per team.
Well, if we're gonna do perception, I got a lot of military training.
I guess I'll I'll listen for somebody that I
Can
find.
Okay, I'm gonna roll perception.
Go for it.
then.
Go for it.
You got a good
No, you-
perception?
Jesus. I am, but I suck at rolling.
Okay, I got the next roll.
Okay,
I
13.
was
What were you gonna say?
I was going to say I think you can totally roll, and I was going to see if I can help you. Help action. I still have detect magic up, so if I see like hot spots, pointing them out to Charles.
Sorry, for a second I thought everybody froze because Jasmine, you just stood like as still as a wax sculpture, and it freaked me out. Okay,
I mean, I rolled a 17 total.
here's what I'll do. You don't see any of those like any of those like cold spots for now. Charles, you got a 17. Enoch, I will allow you a perception check that will be able to focus the next roll, if you'd like.
Sure. With for Mazarin.
well, for your team, like you guys are both looking. To be clear, it's not a matter of like you guys can't. It's a matter of covering ground and like just intuition of knowing where to go,
Okay.
and like ruling out places you've already been.
That's 17. I'll use my heroic inspiration because why not? Get a little bit better. That's 20.
Okay, so with a 20, I've lowered the DC that is required to succeed on this check. It still was not hit this round, so we're going to do another round of these investigations.
Eddie, why
you
don't
guys
you
are-
take this one?
I will try.
You guys are covering more ground. I'm going to say, Eddie, add a D4 to this roll because of Luminora's detect magic as you're
Okay.
getting closer. And then from team Enoch and Mazarin, one of you guys go ahead and give me a roll as well.
I'll take a picture. I nat 20'd it.
I mean, I guess.
So with the 2, so 28 total.
Nice.
I'll take a picture if you want me to.
We don't want it.
I don't need a
it.
picture of a nat 20.
We
Don't
trust
send us
you.
And
pictures
dice up,
ever,
that's all.
Eddie. Unless
Yeah,
it's
we don't want to see.
Okay.
We don't want to see anything. Turn your camera
Alright.
off.
I got a 21
Okay.
perception.
No, don't really.
Okay.
That's fine. Pierce, go ahead. Give me your roll too.
25.
Oh, sorry, Pierce.
That's okay.
What was yours?
25.
Okay. So as you start, as you guys are just like weaving through this place, you're kind of picking up the pace because you're getting this vague sense of urgency.
24, if that matters. 24.
That's okay. You both your groups kind of turn the corner at the same time and find this like central office that has this large large text that says, let me see here, Professor Emeritus Chattelwick Alderdice. And beneath that,
That's where I got it.
it indicates High Archivist of Arcanomechanics.
Ugh.
There's a large wooden door, and as you get close, Luminora, you see 3 of those cold spots with your detect magic.
Question.
On the door?
Do we?
Behind the door, these are full, where Mazarin's is like just kind of like around the, like an aura around the head. You see like humanoid shapes that are like just, it's almost like they look large because they're almost like sucking the like surrounding like weave. There's like a vacuum. So like they're like kind of blurry and they look like almost a little bit globular because you're getting a sense that you're detecting the aura around them. And they are large.
I will.
I'll say with your detect
we going-
magic, you also detect an arcane object that is kind of moving almost in the distribution of an arm, like the lower part of an arm. So with that, you detect at least 4 individuals inside this room. With what you can see, one of these individuals is kind of like leaning down on something, like one of the larger cold spots. And there's like an arm that's every once in a while like kind of waving and like gesturing like they're in a conversation.
Before we go in, I'm gonna
Are we-
switch the ammo that's in Malice out for standard ammo.
Eddie.
I'm
go ahead.
curious. So, as these investigators, are we going under false identities like our names too, or?
Brother, where are you?
I mean,
been?
we got fake names,
There's a
dude.
whole thing.
Yeah, if you look at the
Are
show.
you watching
Oh, I
the-
Pull
can't,
up
I
your
can hardly see
picture.
it. Sorry. Okay. I'm trying to zoom in as best I can. Sorry.
Are you on a phone?
You can double. Oh, yeah, if you're on a phone.
I don't think.
A little bit harder.
Do you want us? Do you want me to send you
Your-
a text with it? Nope,
Your
he's muted.
your
Oh, he's-
alias, Eddie, is Inspector Rowan Caldex.
I will mentally relay everything that I've learned with detect magic to you all. So
When she
Yes.
mentally relays, is that as an image or as words?
can I do images?
That's why I was asking.
No.
Okay.
Works. Yeah.
Sorry.
We found the door. There are 3 large creatures.
I thought both groups turned the corner at the same time.
Yeah, we're walking.
Yeah, I
towards
just didn't want
you.
to talk out loud right in front of this
Oh,
door.
oh.
'Cause it seemed like, I don't know, like then they would be tipped off to us. So I'm just trying to be quiet since we
Alright.
can't speak in our brains.
Cool. Good point.
Mentally back as we're walking towards each other. So, escape plans. Are we escorting him out under some sort of arrest, or are we knocking him out and running?
I guess it depends on how much of a fight he puts up, but if he's willing to be cuffed, I say we escort him out under false pretenses.
As
What's
you're
going on?
having this conversation, you hear a blood-curdling scream come from inside the office.
Okay.
Okay, time
I
to go.
point to Charles.
Can I kick the door open?
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Awesome. I can athlete.
This is like a massive, like 12-foot tall double door, like very ornate, wizardly.
Cool. Still gonna try.
Sal.
Cause she gave me the look. 15.
Oh,
Okay, so Charles, you in a very John Wick way, like flip your sport coat back, grab your revolver, like hold it in 2 hands, and just like fuck this, and just go to kick it in with good old American legs, and there's just this loud like thud on the door.
Is there a doorknob?
Yeah.
I didn't reach for the doorknob. Try.
Okay. You, as that happens, nothing. You try the knob, it's locked. So there's just like this, and then this
Oh, yeah. I will. try and
jiggling
make
on the
it.
nog.
I'm going to go up and splash some juice on the door. Step back a little bit, and I will cast Shatter on the door.
Is that your go-to for anything?
that's
Yes,
his
sometimes.
door opening strategy.
You
I'm
want me
gonna
to open door? I make.
I'm gonna get ready for some BS and go into blade.
Yeah, I take a
trance,
step
hoping
back.
This door to open.
We could have picked the lock, Sal.
Oh, sorry. I thought one big entry, so I say, okay, I can do this.
I mean, I
I
do
cannot
like it.
speak.
So what happens?
Did it work?
Well, okay. Give
Welcome
me
to
an
South
Arcana
America
check
today.
at disadvantage.
Okay. Alright. Ooh, double 17s. Damn, these dice, all I had to do was blow them to heat them up. It's just cold as fuck in here. So disadvantage, so unnatural 20.
Okay. So you are trying to essentially do a knock spell with a shatter
Yeah.
spell, which is absolutely not its intent. So here's the thing. I'm going to give you, I'm going to be very generous here. Here's how this works. You walk up to the door and you pull out your Sal's cream of shattering. You squirt some out on your hands, kind of rub it in, and then very quickly, instead of rubbing it on the door, you just start like rubbing it on the knob, and you're just lathering that knob with this cream. And as you do, you just kind of
Very
like
sensual
quickly,
way.
yeah, you like wipe it off your jacket, and then you kind of like turn, and you watch as that like goo that you put on it just like begins to light up, and then it just like creates this like massive like ringing sound, and you actually shattered the essentially like the doorknob that would allow you now to like reach in and try to like unlock the door from the other side and like let yourself in. So are you going to try to do that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
So
have a
I mean,
hand cut off, but sure.
you've been like you were at an arcane university, so you know like wizard doors. So you've got a pretty good idea how to open this thing from the inside. Because like
Yep.
I had a door like this. So you reach in and you find the lock. So there's this like sequence of events that's just like this jiggle knob, louder arcane explosion with the doorknob just like flying off, and then this hand that just kind of like comes in and is like,
I've never seen a doorknob be violated before.
So
and then you open the door, and
they're ready.
The sequence of
Now.
events here.
yeah, I'd say so. As you open the door, it is dimly lit in the room. And you see 3 shadowy figures that are almost completely obscured by the shadow. And almost at the same time, you watch as like one eye lights up on each of them.
Cyclops? Those guys don't look cool. I mean, they look
shit.
cool.
Uh-oh.
They don't look nice, though.
Who the fuck is
Please
that?
excuse. We are looking for who is it we are looking for?
You don't know who we're looking for?
There is this kind of like greasy looking individual in the back that's like wielding this like strange like mechanical gauntlet, and he just goes, perfect, kill. I need everyone to roll initiative.
I love it.
Oh, sorry, 13.
Ooh.
Let's go. Who got 15 and up?
I got an unnatural 20.
I got an 18.
21.
I got a 15.
Okay, hold on.
21.
Enoch 21.
Yeah.
Maz 15. Luminora 18.
Yeah, Charles 20.
20.
Unnatural.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
This guy is giving me smile flashbacks. I think I'm gonna minimize this screen.
Yeah, it really is, huh? God, that fucking movie.
Didn't watch it because it looked scary, and I don't do scary.
It's terrible.
was
It's
pretty
You
terrible.
need scary when we were drunk.
All
and,
right. Sal, what was your? You got a 13.
13, yeah. As you hear my knees pop.
If you minimize it, you can see all of
Just
our
in
beautiful
fear.
faces.
He's
Yeah,
like,
just
oh no!
chattering knees.
The sudden his knees just crack.
I'm sorry.
God.
Because my knees are just chattering together.
So, here's what happens. As you kind of enter the room, you watch as these figures begin to fan out in like a circular pattern. As they do, you watch as 2 of them just like shudder for a second, and then like almost like kind of like curdle in pain for a second, and you watch as their forms just like shift, and then a second one steps out, and they split into two. So there are now 5, with 2 being completely these like shadowy forms, very similar to the entity that would kind of haunt Neri. So, in the way that everyone is positioned right now, here's how this encounter is going to work. Everyone is going to start in a duel with a revenant.
Oh shit.
So this is not going to be like the typical combat. At any point, you can try to break the duel. If you do, you're going to suffer an opportunity attack.
What if we try
Because you're
top
essentially
of the
locked into combat with one individual, and if you try to focus on a different one, then by virtue of breaking that focus, it's going to be an opportunity attack. Okay?
Oh,
Okay.
So we're going to kind of do like a group duel where there's going to be, you know, like what, 5 1v1s happening at the same time, and at some point it's probably going to break into a duel and ensue into complete chaos. But we're gonna try this out.
This is fun. This is exciting.
Do we see Professor Alderdice actually in the room, or is it
Yeah.
just?
So as you walk in, there is an individual that looks extremely hurt, who's like got a cane, who's like he's like on the ground, like in front of his desk, like breathing heavily.
Conscious?
Conscious.
Okay.
So if you guys have like paper or something to write on, you might want to write on something, because I assume we're not familiar with dueling.
I love dueling with Reyna. Now I duel with Saul.
Dude, Saul's dead. Saul's not a
Oh,
duelist.
yes. Oh, guaranteed. Guaranteed. I have had many cannot hit me magic, but I will see you later.
Yeah, actually, that's all you need. Just remain evasive.
Yep.
Okay.
I will talk my way out of this.
So, and bear with me, guys, because the whole dueling system is still, we're beta testing it, okay? So it's subject to change. So basically, you have access to 4 actions. You can strike, parry, feint, and that is kind of basically like a kind of like a rock paper scissors sort of situation, where you're like rolling an ability check with basically like strike beats feint, feint beats parry, and parry beats strike.
but what about me?
These are the same for you.
Okay.
Strike beats parry.
Can you say that order again, Alex? Strike beats feint.
Feint. Feint beats strike, I think.
8 beats parry.
Feint beats parry.
I'm putting it on
No.
the you guys are in this thing. Yeah, so I'm putting it well. Oh, you guys can see what I'm typing, right? On the PowerPoint?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Strike beats feint, parry beats strike. Parry beats strike. Okay, got it.
Good, because I already wrote it incorrectly. I thought there were 4
Okay.
options, you said.
Yes, and the 4th option is block. So what block does is forces disadvantage on their roll, whatever it is. And then they're basically going against your AC if it's a strike. So basically, blocking, you're not doing anything to damage their poise. But you could like put them off balance so that your next strike is more potent. So basically the way this works is it's not really attacking hit points. Each character has a certain number of poise. Basically the way this works is you add your Constitution modifier to your proficiency. And because Luminora is a duelist, she doubles her proficiency for this.
Is there, I don't know if I'm jumping ahead, but is there something where you can't do 2 in a row?
Yes. So anytime you repeat the same ability twice, you take a -1 to the next time you do that ability.
So the third one is a -1, or the second one's a -1?
Second.
The second one's a -1, the third one's a -2, and so on and so forth.
Ah,
Wait, anytime
So-
you repeat it, period, or anytime you repeat it
one after
like
the other.
consecutively.
consecutively? Okay.
Good point. 1 second.
And just to make sure, Enoch is also a duelist?
You know what?
Or did we
Yeah, he
decide?
is, isn't he? I think we did. So you would also double your proficiency for your poise points.
Okay.
I also threw it in the chat.
Cool.
So I equip my longsword and it's a +0.
Oh my god. Well, good thing you don't got a roll.
And Sal even pick up along.
Yeah, can you pick up a longsword?
So
I
wiry.
had, the
You have
cane I
proficiency
have
with
is,
it?
it turns in the cane I have turns into a longsword.
Do you have
So
proficiency
you
with
guys
it?
need me. Nope.
Might as well use the cane.
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
Yeah, I
just
think
beat him
it's-
with the cane.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the cane. I'm very passive.
To be clear, for the scions, the spellcasters, and the gunslingers, these are all the same ability, but you're using your like equipment and stuff like that. So like, or abilities. So your strike could be you casting some spell.
Yep.
I'm
That's what
not gonna
doing.
make you burn spell slots for this, but you can use like your spellcasting ability modifier for your strike.
Okay, got it. All right, that works. That's better.
This is gonna get very confusing.
Am I able to
Yeah,
use my?
I'm sure it is. I think this is
We're
maybe a
locked.
little too ambitious.
Ah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Can I use my trick shots?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can say you're using a trick shot.
Now, here's the thing: if you go into using like your typical like, you can choose at any point to try to like break the duel and get more into like the traditional like combat. If you break your duel with your opponent, they will get an opportunity attack on you.
What's that John Wickham? John Wick, your dude there. Sorry, James.
What does that mean?
Okay.
MMA on his ass.
So with this, we're going to start, and here's what I'm going to do. We're going to do 2 rounds per like initiative order, okay? So we'll just get started. Enoch, you are, as you are facing off with your quarry here, you hear as the individual who has this like gauntlet, he like speaks into his gauntlet and just says kill. So what action are you taking as one of these revenants begins squaring off with you?
Enoch splits off to the right and immediately goes for a. Ooh, shit. I don't like these mind games. A feint.
Okay. So I had my action preloaded, and I'm dropping him in the chat so that you know I'm not like counter picking you.
Okay.
You go for a feint. Your revenant goes for a strike, so it's rolling against you with advantage. Sorry, I forgot to add one thing. You guys need to write this down because each of you has a special dueling ability. Charles, once per duel, you can re-roll a non-attack action as an attack.
Once per-
Enoch, once per duel, you can call a Savage Strike, which will deal double damage. But you have to basically use it before you know if you hit or not.
Okay.
Luminora, because you are the quintessential duelist, once per round you can completely re-roll an ability. So that's basically like if you say I feint, and then you can basically turn that into a parry or a strike. Sal, once per duel you can force your opponent to do a random thing.
Yes.
Love it.
And Mazarin, if you once per duel, if you hit with a strike, you can force their next ability to be minus a d6.
Nice.
So
So
does
could you
everyone?
explain what mine does?
Yep. So once per duel,
Yeah.
you can re-roll. So if you do like say a strike, parry, or a block, you're like, actually, I want to turn that into attack. After you hear what your enemy does, you can turn it into an attack. Into a
After I
strike.
hear what you're doing.
After, yeah.
Okay.
I threw
Okay.
all these also in the chat.
So, and basically all these dueling checks are going to be like the same roll, where like it's going to be like your spell casting ability, like a spell attack or like a melee attack. Like, so Enoch, go ahead and roll.
Yeah. A natural 1.
Perfect. So tick off 1 point of poise.
Okay.
And how many do you have total?
9.
Okay, we're gonna do round 2 with you, Enoch. Go ahead and tell me what you're doing.
Strike.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Ooh. Natural 19. But we're not adding anything, right? It's just the number.
No, it's your melee attack.
Okay, so that's 25. 26? 20, 26.
Okay. So how do you land a strike on? So as this happens, you watch as the revenant approaches you, and you go for a feint where you kind of like lunge at it, and you watch as it just like holds out its hand, and as you lunge at it with the intent to step back, it actually raises its hand, and this unseen force just pulls you directly into it. And it just like reaches out its hand, and there's this like purple glow, and you just get this like splitting headache. And you feel like your vision just goes completely white, and you just throw a wild haymaker because you can't see, and you feel yourself connect with something solid, and you just strike him in the face. So you trade 1 for 1. That's going to bring us to Chucky. Chucky doll.
I'm gonna use my Savage Strike right away.
So you have to call it before you.
Before I.
Yeah, you have to say like, this is going to be a Savage Strike.
Got it.
That brings us to Chuckles. What action are you doing?
Strike.
Okay, it's doing a strike.
So now it's
Go and
roll
roll.
off.
Roll off.
Yep, roll off.
Awesome. 22.
Okay, you take a point of poise. So mark one off.
Okay.
So round 2, what are you doing?
Strike.
Hell yeah.
It's doing a strike. So this is a -1.
Okay. So. $21.
You trade. So
Poise for poise.
So 1-on-1.
So, do you want to describe how this trade happens, or do you want me to?
Go for it.
Okay, so Charles, you go for a shot. Yours is one of these shadowy duplicates. So as you go for a shot, you do a quick, as you watch as Enoch just gets attacked, you do kind of a quick hip fire, and as soon as you go to pull the trigger, you, like, the thing just locks onto you and blinks out and blinks back in right in front of you, and in the time in between spaces, it like blinked past the bullet that you just fired, and it picks you up by the throat and almost just completely like collapses like your larynx as it just goes to like choke slam you. And as it does, you just fan the hammer of malice into this thing because you need this thing to let you go. And you watch as these just like shadowy like ink blots like fire out the back of this thing, and you gather like no pain response from this thing whatsoever. It's still holding you tight. It's currently like holding you up in the air as you've both taken a point of poise. Charles, how many points of poise do you have?
6.
6. Charles.
It's con and proficiency, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
Okay, here we go. Enoch. Okay. All right, that brings us to Luminora. Obviously, you guys are keeping track of your own poise, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm telling you to, please. Thank you. Okay.
I'm telling-
Luminora, what is the action you are taking?
Parry.
It is going for a strike, so you roll with advantage.
Nice.
Sweet.
Fuck him up, dueling queen.
Oh no, those are both so low.
When do we get the
Uh,
Crash Kings?
That's an 11.
Okay. You go for a parry, and as you do, this thing just like you watch as it begins to approach you. You pull out your sword. You're expecting like some kind of like psionic ability or just like melee component, and you watch as it just like whips out its hand, and as it does, this like purplish like psychic blade just like shoots out of like its some kind of like wrist contraption, and it just slashes out towards you, and you are not prepared for this strike, and as you go to parry, you're just slightly off, and it knocks you a little bit off balance. You don't get cut, but you're on the back foot. What is your second ability?
It's going to be a strike.
Okay, it's going for a strike as well.
That's a 22.
It rolled a natural 20.
Dang.
Now, yeah, so with that, never mind. With that, as you go for a strike, this thing is much faster than even you are accustomed to, and there's just this heavy thud as it kicks you square in the chest, and you kind of fly backwards, do kind of like a back roll, and you hit a bookcase, and all these books kind of collapse on you. So you've lost 2 points of poise.
What happens if you run out of points of poise again?
Dead.
You fall to 0 hit points.
Okay, gotcha.
This brings us to Mazarin.
Okay. You ready?
What is the action you are doing?
I am going to Parry.
It's going to strike. What's your roll?
I rolled a, so I can add my spell casting modifier.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a 23.
Okay. So you watch as this thing, like pretty confidently. Actually, we'll do our second round. What's your second ability?
Parry.
It's going for a strike. So go ahead and roll again. You're at a -1 because this is a consecutive ability. Oh,
Ooh,
and
another.
sorry. You roll with advantage,
Okay,
by the way.
so I rolled 2 23s. So
Okay.
yeah, so that's a 23 and a 22 to hit.
Okay. So here's what happens. As this thing just walks towards you, Mazarin, you feel your whole body just get lifted in the air as this thing just raises its hand, and it just telekinetically just picks you up as though it's going to just completely slam you. And with that, you instinctively just like reach out and or do your typical thing and not move at all. And you just telekinetically just slam it into a bookcase behind, and you launch it like 20 feet away. It hits the wall, it hits this bookcase, bounces off, and then looks up, and it's going to rush you. And then you just pull the bookcase from behind it and collapse it on it. So it is now like trapped under this bookcase. You've dealt 2 points of poise damage to it.
Nice.
Shit.
Okay. As this happens, you see that kind of slender, greasy guy in the middle that sees this happen and just goes, "Damn it, defend yourself." We're going to go to top of the round, Enoch.
What about Saul? Saul no fight?
Yeah, Saul.
Oh, sorry. Sal, I skipped you. Sal, what action are you taking?
I will take parry.
Okay, you roll with advantage. It's going for a strike.
Okay.
Okay, you
I will
guys
have
are-
you know,
guys
I
are
was
good.
trained by Neri as I stand there confidently with my cane and do a dueling stance. Oh God. 11.
React to that, right?
Okay. Go ahead and what's your second action? Wait. Was that your spellcasting ability
Yeah.
with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rolled a high
Let's go
three.
and roll our second attack. What are
Is
you
there
doing for
any-
yours?
Is there any way shield would help with that?
No. What's your second ability?
I will do I'll do a strike. Fuck it, let's see what happens.
Okay, it's going for a strike.
All right. Oh God. 13.
13. All right, you beat a natural one.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
So here's what
I
happens.
warned you.
You confidently kind of start like pacing in front of this thing with your cane out, and you kind of like hold it up to it, and you say, you know, "I warn you, I was trained by Neri," and as you say that, this thing like picks your whole body up telekinetically and like force pulls you into it and like grabs you by the throat, and you just hear this like menacing voice just say, "You know Neri." You take a point of poise, and in your panic, I'm assuming you just grab one of your like bottles that you have and just smash it on its head, and you watch as there's this like fireball that explodes out of it as it just like drops you coughing, backing up. So
So I
you've
lose
traded.
a po- so, okay, so did I lose a point of poise?
You did.
Okay.
You took one and you dealt one.
All right.
That brings us to, let's see, Enoch.
This is gonna be a strike, or what? Well, whoops. That's what I'm doing.
It was going for a feint.
Okay.
So roll with advantage.
Okay. Can I? Fuck. I was gonna do my stunning whatever savage strike.
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
That's fine. You didn't roll yet.
No. Okay.
Well, technically, yeah, but it's fine.
I'll do it on my
I'll give it
second
to you.
one if you want me
No.
to. 19.
Okay. That lands.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay. So what is your second ability?
Fucking Christ. He goes defensive parry.
Okay. It's going for a strike.
Advantage. 26.
It got a natural 20.
Okay.
Rough, bud.
What's the total?
Yeah, they've been rolling hot.
I can't tell you that.
Okay.
Nice try. I like it.
But you dealt 2 points to it.
Did I take a point?
You took a point.
Okay.
Neri, as you oh my god, sorry, Neri's coming up. Enoch,
Not yet.
as you have kind of been on the back foot here, tell me, how do you do this the savage strike? Like, what do you do that is more devastating than your previous attack?
He carries the forward momentum from his last attack, and picks up this guy by the waist and does like a perfectly executed hip throw, and slams him down onto the ground.
Okay.
Which, he can get back up from, whatever. But
Yeah. So as you do, you pick him up and slam him to the ground, and as you do, it just like holds out its hand, and you are slammed up into the ceiling.
nice.
That brings us to Charles. What action are you taking?
Charles takes a feint.
Okay. So you take a feint. It went for a block, which means it on its next ability check, it's going to add a D4. You do a feint, which in this case does nothing because the only thing that can work against a block is a strike.
I switched to a strike then. I use my ability.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
So now you are basically rolling against its AC.
Do I have advantage? How does that work? I don't understand.
You don't have advantage, but if you land this hit, you take away the boon it would have gotten from the block.
Cool. So, how's a 24 sound?
That will absolutely do it. So you watch as you just like fan the hammer into this thing. First off, you notice that as this like inky, like black liquid is shooting out the back of it, you notice that there's like this arcane like red tinge that appears to it, that then is just being like sucked into Malice, and your gun is automatically reloading. As this happens, it drops you, and you watch as it just like holds out like both hands, and there's this warbling as it creates like this psionic shield in front of it, and you just kind of look at it and do your thing. We're gonna do our second round now. What are you doing here?
Now I'm gonna actually strike.
So it's gonna be at a -1.
Okay.
But it's also going to go for a strike.
26.
Beat it again. So with this, it throws up this shield, and you just, you know what I mean? You
Can I do this one?
Yeah, please.
It throws up a shield, and I just bash into the shield and put my gun around it and take a shot, and then from there I take a knee and take my next shot.
Okay.
All at point blank. Like I'm getting in right up on him.
Like duck under him and stick your gun in his face.
Oh, no face shots yet. We're having fun.
So you deal 2 shots, 2 points of poise.
Damn. We gotta be close.
Take it.
Sorry. Secret texts
Oh,
to certain player characters. Okay, that brings us to Luminora,
ew.
our duelist on the back foot.
Duelist on the back foot. Gonna start off with the strike.
Okay, it was going for a block.
Oh, okay. It's just a straight roll for me then?
Straight roll versus AC.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I fucked this up with Charles. This is at disadvantage because it's blocking. That's the whole point of a block. I won't make Charles re-roll, but
Okay. Oh, you took away a natural 20 from me. That's a 25.
Jesus Christ.
Got a
Yeah,
20 and an
that will do it. Okay. So what's your second check?
For my second, I'm going to parry.
It was going for a strike. So roll with advantage.
Okay. Sweet. 22.
Interesting. Okay. So here's what happens. You get flung back, and it goes to rush you. And as you get up, you're kind of expecting it to. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what you expect because you kind of called
Can I say
it.
that she's gonna go low, expecting like an upward attack? So she like gets flung across the books, and
Yeah.
then she'll go down low to.
Yeah. Well, interestingly, so it rushes you, sees that you're like going for an attack, and it attempts a block, and you straight up just like dive under its shield, and then slice upwards with this just like thick just splat of crimson blood, and you turn for a parry, and it goes for a strike with this like psychic blade, and as it does, it hits your blade, and you like get knocked back like 10 feet. You guys perfectly match each other's rolls, so no points of poise are dealt to either party for the second attack. So you just bounce off each other. So you dealt 1 point total for that round. That brings us to Mazarin.
Hold on. I am going to faint.
Okay. It's going for a block, which means its next ability is going to be added a D4 to it. So what's your second ability?
I am going to wait. What did I do last time? I did faint. I
did a
am
feint.
going to parry.
It's going for a strike. So go ahead and roll with advantage.
Nice.
For the first attack, am I at
No,
disadvantage?
the first
or-
one.
okay.
The first one there is none because it blocked. It blocked a feint, which doesn't
Okay.
do anything.
Okay, gotcha. And that's an 18.
Okay. So you parried its strike. So with that, as it just like gets up from this, like the bookcase just flies off of it without it like moving or doing anything, and it just like picks itself up and looks at you, and in this ominous like echoing voice that seems like it's coming from everywhere, it just says, "Who are you?" And it just kind of stares you down for a second, and then it just shakes its head and just like telekinetically picks up one of these like, I don't know, like 500-pound bookcases and just goes to lob it at you, and you just like bat it out of the way with your telekinetic energy, and it is just a little bit off balance with how much effort it had to spend on doing that. So you dealt a point of poise. Mazarin and Enoch tied at 3 for damage dealing. Jesus, Pierce.
Yep, sounds like not a great call. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking
Well, I also
of
have
Enoch,
3.
It's fun, Sal.
Charles, you dealt 3?
Yeah, I had 1 the first time. We switched, and then I got the next 2.
That's
You were
right.
there,
Sorry,
remember?
I didn't mark that down. To keep track of.
Just me and Sal
Wow.
rearing up the back. We'll get there, Sal. Don't
You
worry.
guys got it.
Okay.
Believe in ourselves.
Isn't it Sal's
By
turn?
the way, I want to say, Sal, your
Oh, okay.
forcing of the random ability can happen after the roll is said.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's my.
It's your turn.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to take a defensive stance and block, and kind of do that shit where you put your sword behind your back and hand out like,
Oh,
I'll
got a
tell you,
fucking
I'll show you
sword.
more of that Neri Popney.
Okay. 10 toes down. So, yeah, with that, you do your matrix pose. It's also going for a block. So this, narratively, this is just like a brief moment where the two of you face off, and you hear this Revenant say, in your head, just say, "You're in way over your head, old man." So what is your next move going to be?
I also know your mother. She would not like to know that you are getting into this kind of trouble. And then I will, I'm going to parry.
Okay. So it was going for a strike. So go ahead and roll at advantage and add a d4.
Way to go.
Smart.
Art of intimidation.
Yeah.
Actually, my giggle juice too that I drank was to up all my charisma skills for any kind of chaos that jumped off.
What the fuck is giggle juice, dude?
People-
I just call it, it's enhance ability.
Okay.
It's I just pop that every so often. 18, 19.
Okay. So let me ask you this. With all your tinctures and pocket sand, how do you fend off this attack as this Revenant looks over towards you? And you kind of get the sense that it is toying with you a little bit, because you see all the other ones using like their psionic abilities, these like psychic blades. This one straight up just reaches into its coat and pulls out a dagger. Like it looks like it just wants to get up close up and personal and just gut you. And it just starts walking toward you. So what are you doing?
As he comes closer, I sweep my hand through my hair and cast the like blur effect.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay, so as you do, you kind of like sweep your hand over your hair and you cast blur on yourself. And you watch as this like one red eye that it has, you watch as it's like beginning to just like target almost like multiple things, and it gets a little disoriented. And then it just like lunges forward with this dagger and just goes a little wide. He kind of like hits your shoulder and you like bounce off of him a little bit. And he goes past you and just like stabs it into a bookcase. And then you just hear this like grunt of frustration as he just takes the entire bookcase and like throws it to the ground. And then kind of steps towards you and like tosses the dagger in the air and like catches it backhand for his next round of attacks. So you dealt a point of poise to it.
Good. Maybe you should
All
have
right.
read books instead of destroy them.
Okay, that brings us to top of the round, Enoch. Before this happens, you watch as in the center of the room, the smiling gentleman, who is no longer smiling, just like yells in frustration, "What the fuck are you doing? Kill them!" And you watch as he like hits something on his gauntlet, and you watch as all of the revenants just kind of like shudder and like look back at you, seemingly enraged. So, Enoch, what are you doing here?
Oh. Luminora, attack their minds, break their minds. I'm going to faint.
Okay, it's going for a strike. And to be clear, was that Neri speaking to Luminora?
Yes.
Oh, I was so confused.
Okay. So, Pierce, you're rolling this at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
18.
Okay. It rolled quite low. So what is your second ability?
Block.
It's going for a strike.
Okay.
It is, I think, at a -3 because it's consecutively doing this.
Do I roll? Because it breaks through the block.
No. It is rolling against your AC now. So when you block, it's your AC.
Okay. 17 AC.
That's quite high. It rolled quite low, and it's got a -3. So, so tell me how you faint and kind of throw it off as it goes for a strike, and because you just got like blasted into the ceiling. You both land, and it just goes for like a wild haymaker, and it just like blasts a hole through like this marble wall with its hand. You dodge this, and then it goes for another.
He like
Go ahead.
rushes. Enoch rushes towards him like he's just gonna do another haymaker, and then spins around him, and then backs up into a defensive stance.
Yeah, as you go into that defensive stance, it just goes for like this kind of wild kick, and you just kind of block it with both arms, get kind of knocked back 5 feet, but it has been significantly put off balance here. So you have a D4 on your next ability check,
Okay.
and you dealt a point of poise. That brings us to where are we?
Charles.
Charles. Hold on. Not ready.
Sean, let me know.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Perry.
It's going first strike at a.
Nice.
I think.
You good?
Dude, Charles, you're.
I'm trying to remember what the last. I think the last thing I did was block. So I don't think it's at a
No, it's
disadvantage.
it's straight up.
No. It was a strike, so I'm at a -1. Okay. So roll with advantage.
Huzzah. That was good. 20. Dirty.
Okay. Roll your second ability now. Oh shit! I didn't type my thing. It was a strike. Second ability.
Strike.
Okay. Roll off. It's also doing a strike. It is at a -2 now.
27.
Okay. So you dealt 2 points of poise to it. Do you want to describe how this happens, or do you want me to?
Go for it.
So as it
Oh,
it just
quick,
pull-
before we go, I did have a question. Were
Yeah.
we supposed to roll? Was I supposed to roll a hit die? for this?
No, we're kind of out of the like
Okay.
typical like. So a lot of the stuff that's happening is like for flavor, and we're kind of not adding like dueling is almost like a whole separate combat system within
I just want
itself.
to make sure I was.
No, good question. So here's what happens. As you're like pretty close to this thing, it just pulls out a dagger from its coat and just goes to like just stab you in the shoulder. Somehow, almost instinctively, you feel that your arm is like pulled up as there's this flash of shadow as Malice like almost like pulls your arm up. You block the blade with the barrel of your gun, and instinctively, with the other hand, you grab the dagger, turn it on itself, drive the dagger into its chest, which also points the gun at its neck, and you just pull the trigger, and this like jet, like black flash of blood just shoots out of its neck. As you dealt 2 points of poise, Charles, yours is almost out,
Almost unpoised.
almost unpoised. That is going to bring us to Luminora.
I'm gonna relay the message to Mazarin and just say, Mazarin, attack its mind? Question mark. She says it like she's not sure. And I will parry.
It is going for a strike. So roll with
Way to
advantage.
go.
Thanks, Charles. 21.
Okay. Second ability.
Strike.
It's also going for a strike at a -2.
Say 16.
Okay. So you deal 2 points of poise to it. Do you want to describe this sequence, or do you want me to?
I think it's so after they kind of clash blades, little freaking anime slide back, Luminor kind of settles into her very like dueling self, where she's kind of picking up on its moves and how fast it acts. And so the psionic blade comes in, and she's actually going to step in close for her parry, like stepping inside of its guard and then hitting with like a super clean and precise strike.
Okay. Yeah. So with that, you step in with a perfect guard, and then I feel like this is a point where Luminor is kind of just getting back into the swing of things. Where like as this fight broke out, you were just kind of immediately caught off guard. Now you're controlling the tempo, so you're just getting back to the fundamentals. So just step in, perfect block, and then turn it into a strike and do just like this, like very focused slash across its abdomen, causing it to kind of step back on the back foot. And you now feel like you're getting control of the duel here. Mazarin, what is your ability that you are doing?
If I use my special dueling ability, is that in addition to
Yes.
a strike, parry, feint? Okay.
Yeah.
And so
no, you can only do it on a strike.
I see. Okay.
Actually, yeah, we'll say you can do it on a strike after you hit with a strike, basically.
Okay. And then do I have 2 actions per round? Can I disengage on my second action?
There's not really any disengage. Like, are you trying to? You can use your action to try to break the duel,
Okay.
which will kind of like send us into like a more typical like combat encounter.
Okay. I am going to do that. Does the amount of poise that I've dealt or taken, does that translate into?
Yeah, it'll translate into hit points.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to disengage from the duel.
Okay. So as you do, it is going to get an opportunity attack on you. So I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Oh boy.
Well, it's-
A natty 20.
Okay. You take 12 points of psychic damage on the opportunity attack. What is it you are attempting to do?
I haven't gotten that far, but I'm going to. Let me think. Do.
Also, how many points of poise have you taken?
3. I thought you were keeping track of your poise.
No, of yours.
Oh, I haven't taken any poise.
A flawless, huh? All right.
Yeah. Looks like we got a new dueler in town. Would I be able to use? Would it cost me an action, I guess, to try to? I guess like I don't know. I got a cryptic message from Luminora to fuck with its head.
Here's the thing. You don't exactly know what that means, other than like potentially a way to focus your attacks. So like you could, if you'd like, you could try to do this still within the duel by basically just changing the way you're doing your attacks and doing like psychic attacks, trying to like attack its mind.
Well,
You could also do
presumably
this-
I've been using my spells. I guess like it has just been sort of like a nondescript spell that I've been using.
Right. It's just been like this kind of vague, like Gandalf, Saruman, like force battle that you've been doing. But you can attempt to like do something either in the duel or out of the duel that's a little bit more focused towards like attacking its mind with like more of like a psychic like ability.
Okay.
So with that said, do you want to? I'll give you a like retroactive. Do you want to stay in the duel or not?
No, let's keep it canon and let's just
Okay.
roll with it.
Okay. So what are you doing?
I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Okay. Remind me. What does this do?
It just deals damage, but it requires
What you doing?
a
Hey, cut it out.
what kind of save is it? Hold on.
Cut it out. Get out of here.
Intelligence save. So it's a psychic lashing out at one creature I can see within range. Target must make an intelligence saving throw. It takes damage, and it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of
Okay.
the 3.
It's got a pretty high intelligence, but it rolled quite low, so that's an 11.
Go.
That is a fail.
Does it take damage?
Yeah,
What kind of damage is this?
psychic.
Okay. How much damage do you deal?
14 points of psychic damage.
Okay. So as you do this, you are identifying a feat that you have that I will add to your character sheet eventually,
Whoa.
called Revenant Hunter. So
Nice.
Oh shit.
in a duel with a Revenant, now that you've kind of unlocked this information with this cryptic message from Neri by way of Luminora, when you are in a duel with a Revenant, your strikes you may deal double damage to their poise, because you are specifically attuned to like attacking them at their vulnerability. Furthermore, in a regular combat encounter, Revenants will have vulnerability to psychic damage dealt by you.
Sick.
So that 14 damage turns into 28.
Fucking
Nice.
shit. That's crazy.
And it is under the effect of the Mind Whip. So that is you, and you're now in like the more typical like D&D encounter. So that brings us to Sal, who is still in a duel. Sal, what are you doing here?
I'm going to faint.
It's going for a strike. So you are at, I guess it's at advantage. So what's your roll?
Oh, sorry. So I just straight roll. 17.
Okay. Next roll. What are you doing?
I will parry.
It's going for a strike again at a -4.
Okay. And I would say, as it does, I can see why you killed the young boy in the hall. Jealousy of talent is a real thing. So I rolled a 19.
Okay. So it hit you with the first strike and you parried its second. So do you want to describe this or do you want me to?
So you go ahead on this one. I'm just
Okay.
insulting him to try to throw him off.
Yeah. So with that, you say like what you just said about the boy in the hall, and it just looks at you, and it just straight up throws a dagger that just lands in your shoulder.
No.
And yeah, you just like it almost doesn't even hurt. It's like just it happens so fast that there's just like a dagger that like lands.
Getting like throw it, I dare you kind of deal, and it's
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it just like lands right in your shoulder. And then you like look at it and then you start to freak out and you're like, oh shit, like I'm really close to this thing. And it just starts walking towards you. And then as it does, you just kind of like panic. You're like looking for like, okay, I have a potion for this. Where did it go? And then you reach into one pocket you think it is, and it's not there. And then you're like, fuck, this will work. Pocket sand. And you just like throw whatever this like arcane substance is. And you watch as there's like this like just static like interference that happens on its mass. Like whatever you threw in there, it was like somewhat caustic.
Yep.
So you traded. You dealt a point of poise each.
All right.
All right, so that brings us to top of the round, back to Enoch. Hold on. I kept track of this, so I went straight. Okay, what action are you taking, Enoch?
Oh shit, what did I do last? I think I blocked last. Parry.
Okay. This is going to be just a straight reroll because it also went for a parry.
Does this remove my D4?
Yes.
Okay.
So what's your next action?
1, 2, 3, strike.
It's going for a parry.
Fuck. So I'm at disadvantage or it's at advantage?
No, it's at advantage.
Okay.
And a -1.
Oh. 11.
Okay, so you take a point of poise.
Okay.
You strike out at it, and it just kind of, there's just this vague like force that's pushing you away. Your hit lands, it just doesn't land enough to deal any damage, and you have just kind of overextended yourself for the next incoming round. That brings us to Chuckles.
Thanks.
Okay, it was going for a parry. Which that's the first time I think I've seen a feint work. Okay, so you are at advantage here.
Sweet. 18.
Okay. And
27.
then what are you doing for your next ability?
Strike!
Okay. It's going for a strike as well.
25. No, 24. Sorry, I can do math.
Okay.
Alice.
Oh, you know what? It actually, it
Dead?
does not matter because with your feint, which you kill it with. So how do you want to do this?
Go for it, bud.
Um.
I know you can do it.
So with that, you just shot this thing in the neck as its own blade is kind of buried in it, and then it just goes to like grab the barrel of your gun, and you're doing the thing where like you're like pointing the gun at it and it's trying to like pull it away, and then you just take your second hand and like steady the gun and then like just point it towards its head, and you see like there's like this close behind the mask you can see like a humanoid eye that just goes real wide here as it knows that it's dead right now, because like point blank you're just going to shoot it through the hand, and you just like see that realization, and with that you just pull the trigger and just blast a hole through the hand, through the mask, and it's just dead. Falls to the ground. You are the victor of this duel. So that is your round. Good
Well, I
work.
can take a second attack.
Nope. That brings us to where are we?
Luminora?
Yes, Luminora.
You can do it.
Thanks.
Oh, wait. I gotta type my thing.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Okay.
I forgot 1 second. Okay.
All right. What are you doing?
Parry.
All right. That's just a straight reroll
Can
because that's what it
I
was doing.
use my ability
Oh.
and faint?
Yes, you can.
Way to go.
Nice.
That's a 25.
Okay. What are you doing for your next ability?
Strike.
Okay. It's also going for a strike.
It's a, oh god, what's math? 23.
Okay. So with that, as you've once again like regained control of the fight here, you're kind of squaring off, and it seems like it's taking more a defensive stance, like ready for you to attack. And you go for you telegraph a strike as you go towards it, and it goes to block, and you got it to overcommit, find an opening, and kind of spin around to the other side, kind of flip the blade in your hands, and with like a backwards slash, you like swipe it across the back, and you cause it to go down to a knee. It is just about out of this. You dealt 2 points of poise to it. That is going to bring us to Mazarin, who is out of the duel.
Does that mean that I can attack other people?
For you, you can, but you have one that is like focused on you. For the sake of this, I can show you what this looks like now. Oh God. There's so much fucking shit.
Ooh.
Am I also
So-
out of the duel now?
You are out of your duel.
Nice.
So Mazarin, this one is on you here. So you're kind of in like melee range with it.
Okay. Is pretty much everybody within 30 feet of me? Maybe not.
Enoch, and you could get everyone within 30 feet without taking an opportunity attack.
Okay. I guess I'm assuming, correct me if I'm wrong, that Sal's done the least amount of damage on his guy.
I'm up 3-2. He's got 3 points of poise he lost, and I lost 2.
Okay.
Boise like Boise.
I only have 4 points of poise, though.
But you are correct. Sal has done the least.
Okay. How's not Maz? How's Luminara doing?
She's doing
Looking-
well. She looks
Okay.
like she's having fun.
Okay, of course. I'm going to upcast Tasha's Mind Whip, and I'm going to hit again my Revenant, and then also Saul's.
Thank you.
And that is a Inteligente.
So yours
I don't speak Egyptian, so what does that mean?
gets a 21 intelligence.
Shite. Nothing for you. Your Revenant has to roll intelligence checks.
His Revenant gets a 27 intelligence.
God damn it.
So what happens on a fail?
I failed. You mean a success?
Yeah, success.
Okay, yeah, you just take half damage, which is, and then none of the other effects apply, but
Right.
the effect from last turn still applies to my guy. So that means that he can do a move action or a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and none of the other, and only one. So that is 6, 6, 3. That's 15, right? Yep, 15 divided by 2.
Well, it's doubled. So 15.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Halved and then double.
Right.
So. Okay. So.
Your dog. No.
Okay. So with that, I'm going to mark 15 damage on Sal's, which I'm going to round up to being a 6 of its hit, which means you dealt a point of poise to it as well. Yours took 15 points of damage. Okay. That brings us to its go. It is going to hit you with a. It is going to hit you with a Mind Crush. I need a Constitution saving throw. Actually, it's going to break. It's going to break melee with you, and step back, and you get an opportunity. Oh wait. What's the thing? It gets either an attack or
A move. It can move, action, or bonus action.
so I can't move. That's fine. It's going to take an action. It can still do its multi-attack, so it's going to Mind Crush you. I need a. Oh, I actually no. Sorry. Yeah, I need a con save if I hit, but I'm rolling at disadvantage, and that's a natural 1.
Nice.
Okay, so it is trying to get into your head, and you are not having any of it. Then it's just going to go for a phase blade attack. That is a.
Can it do 2 actions like that on a single action?
It's a single action that's a multi-attack.
Damn. Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
So that is going to be 9 points of psychic damage. And I need a wisdom saving throw.
I feel like Mazern has the wisdom.
You would think.
Oh no.
That is an 8.
Okay, so you have disadvantage on your next attack roll, ability check, and or saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. That's bringing us to Sal.
Okay.
Um,
I'm to block.
okay. It is going for a parry, so you just get a free D4 on your next ability. So what are you
Nice.
doing on your next ability?
I will parry as well.
It's going for a strike, so you have a D4 and advantage.
All right. Unnatural 20 plus 1, so 21.
Okay. So with that, that was a second move. So you go for a parry. So as it goes to attack you, this time it's doing it with like a telekinetic push. How are you defending yourself here?
I don't know. I'd insult him mainly. Just your mind is as weak as your footwork. You must have like 7 toes and in a retard class or something. And
Drops a hard R. I love it.
This is
I'm-
recorded.
Jace.
Cancelled now.
I'm just burning him down mentally. Fuck him. Like, I'm not a fighter, so however
Okay.
you want to play, go ahead.
Here's what happens. It just like you're just talking your mad shit after drinking your giggle juice. And it just like picks you up and just like blasts you into a wall. But you just have that like old man Leland invincibility where somehow like it's just, you can't feel the pain because all your nerves are just shot. So it's just like the pain that you feel all the time for being over 90 years old. So you're just fine. So you just get like flung across the room and ragdolled. You like smash into the bookcase and fall, and the bookcase falls on you. And then you kind of like wiggle yourself out, and like you like stand up. You've got like an obvious like your like wrist is all like deformed, but you're just like talking your way through it. You don't seem to mind. So somewhere in there, there's just kind of you feel that you've damaged its morale by your demonstration of elderly resilience. So with that,
Did I lose a point of poise, or did it lose one?
no, that was just narratively how you damaged it was. Okay, great. That brings us to Enoch.
Could I? Would it take an
at the end of
action?
this.
Would it take an action to see how Altergeist is doing? Is that his name?
He just on a quick look, like a glance, he's breathing. Like he's conscious even. He's just like pretty hurt and in a he has been submitted, so he's just not in this fight at all.
Okay, making sure he's still alive. Okay, then. In that case, I'm doing a parry.
Oh, I didn't announce my move. Damn it.
I trust you. It's okay.
Don't trust.
All right. Well, it was going to go for a strike because it just parried twice, and they've got a preference for striking. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Good lord, what is going on, Enoch? 11.
You beat its natural 2. So
Okay.
what's your second? What's your second ability?
Strike.
It's going for a strike as well.
20.
Okay, so you trade with it. You successfully parry it, and then it wins out on the strikes. So as it kind of generates the psionic blade, it is coming at you overhead with the strike. What are you doing?
This is where I took a point of.
No, this is where you parried it.
Oh, okay. I just grab it with both hands
Do the-
like a cool. Yeah.
Clap.
Yeah.
Okay. You grab it with both hands and then go for like you like pick up both legs for like a drop kick as you're like holding on to this blade. As you do, there's just this pulse that comes off of it and just sends you flying backwards into a bookcase.
I'm not.
We're
however-
really wrecking this guy's office.
What's that?
I said, we're really wrecking this guy's office.
Yeah, no. What did you say,
Yeah,
Pierce?
they're-
I said
No
I'm not
bookshelves
having a
in
good time. I am very close to unconscious.
Funnily enough, so is this thing.
Okay.
I'll put it this way: they have 6 points of poise.
Okay.
You've dealt 5.
Okay. An even fight now.
That brings us to Luminora. Oh wait, I gotta be ready.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I
Okay.
thought I went
I gotta
after.
figure out what I did. Oh, yeah, Charles goes after Enoch.
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll revert to the thing.
Sorry. No.
Don't be
All right, what are you
sorry,
doing?
that's-
What are you doing, Chuckles?
Chuckles is closing the distance with Glove Boy.
Okay.
Got some demon shadows there.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
like, I want melee range.
He wants to be able to like kiss him
I want
with
to, yeah, I
his
want to,
fist.
yeah, well, with a gun.
With his
but-
lips.
with my lips. And then we'll get
And
married.
then his fist.
Yeah.
That kind of relationship.
22 to hit.
You're malicing him.
Yes.
Okay. 22 hits.
And we both take 4 points of necrotic damage. Ooh.
Oh wait.
Ooh. Ooh, indeed.
So, Charles, not knowing this is going to happen, kind of grabs his, like, just frazzled for a second at the necrotic damage that was dealt. And then we're within melee range. That is a. Something happens. He takes 10 points of damage. That's the bullet
Okay.
damage. So
Okay.
then we'll shoot again.
Okay.
That is 26 to hit.
Hits.
Max. 16 points of damage.
Okay. Do you want to do this or do you want me to?
Go for it.
Charles, you walk up to this guy, and then he just goes, to me. And you see that all the revenants are locked up right now. And then he just looks at you and just goes, oh, wait. And you just put the gun to his head, fire, he's gone.
Nice.
As that happens,
I'd like to pick up the glove.
sure, you can pick up the glove.
Cool.
As that happens, the glove, it's had this kind of like whirring sound. It just goes dormant. And you see all the revenants, their eyes just like glow a little bit brighter. And it feels that they've been like released from this thing. And they very obviously are able to move much faster. And they appear to be much more deadly.
Cool.
Didn't
that
expect
is
that.
going-
Sorry,
That
guys.
is going to bring us to Luminora. You immediately get the sense that whatever this thing was maybe able to exert some form of like vague control over them, but was very much suppressing their abilities as part of that. Like, because it was essentially like a lot of their actions were kind of going through this like extra like capacitor here. And now they are just completely free to act as they will. So they are no longer suppressed. Luminora, that brings us to you.
Do we all get that vibe?
Yes, immediately.
Oops.
All right.
Well, loose cannon, guys.
It's on your card. Yeah. I'm ready.
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm going to block.
It is going for a strike.
Nice.
I felt that coming.
Or wait, not nice.
All right.
But it has disadvantage. But it blocked.
It does, and it's at a -1. Okay. It has a much higher attack bonus now, but the disadvantage really helped. Does a so a 14 would not hit your AC. Okay. All right. It is going for its second attack on you, or its second ability. What are you doing?
I'm gonna parry.
It's going for a strike. It's at a -4.
That is a natural 20.
Okay. Do you want to do this, or do you want me to?
Yes. You can do it.
Okay.
Way to go.
So with that, you watch as it just, as it's completely unlocked here, it just goes for a strike on you as it just conjures this like psionic knife in the air and just like sends it towards your direction, and you just spin out of the way. And as you recover, you feel yourself just get picked up off the ground completely, and it's just going to try to crush you in the air. And as it does, you flare out the book, and it just like flips to the page where you know what spell you want in this situation. And you watch as a rune lights up on the book and flares out like a single dagger. And then another, and then another, and then another, and then an entire swarm, and they just congeal into this blend of this cloud of daggers, and you just completely eviscerate this thing until it
Cloud
loses
of
its focus on
daggers.
you, and you just land on the ground. And then all those daggers each manifest back into a rune back on the book.
Can it also be a superhero landing?
Sure,
Has to be.
if you want.
You know?
Yeah, I was thinking just kind of like a dainty like landing as it just set you back down. But yeah, absolutely, you can do a more dramatic superhero landing. Sure, yeah, you absolutely superhero land. Okay, Luminora, that is your thing. And I'm gonna say, because you're a duelist and this is your thing, I'm gonna give you a heroic inspiration for successfully defeating an opponent in a duel, which is something that you don't get to do a lot these days anymore.
I don't. So
That brings us to Mazarin.
Okay.
Oh, I actually already have a heroic inspiration. Can I give it to someone?
Yes, yeah, you can give it to, when you're overflowing, you can give it to somebody else. Who do you want to give it to?
Okay, cool. Mazarin.
All right, Mazarin, you get a heroic inspiration.
Does that mean I get to re-roll?
You get basically 1 luck point that you can use for a reroll.
Okay. I'm going to cast Warping Shatter
Oh.
on the Revenant in front of me.
Okay. Remind me what this does.
Oh, a lot. Okay, so basically I get to choose between thunder damage and psychic damage, and that's the difference between a con save throw and an intelligence saving throw. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to render psychic damage, which means you have to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, which is now higher now that they are no longer suppressed. That's a 29.
Jesus. Okay. Well,
Our boys.
3d8. Oh. So that's 19 points because doubled and halved of thigh kick damage.
Okay. Do you want to do this or do you want me to?
You take it away.
What the fuck?
Okay. As
Okay, buddy.
as it is about to release a massive amount of psionic damage that would have hit both you and Luminora for a hilarious amount of dice that I hope I still get to roll this encounter. Without a word, without emotion, its head completely explodes, sending
Whoa.
brain matter all over the room. You get a little bit on your DemSec cloak, or DemSec sport coat, as does Luminora. It is super dead.
Ew.
You aimed for the mind.
Explosion, my favorite way.
Yeah. Destroy all humans. Okay. That brings us to Sal.
Alrighty. I am going to parry at -1.
Oh, fuck.
'cause I was
We're in a
last
duel
one.
now. There's so much shit. Okay. What was your thing gonna do? Sal, strike. Yours was also gonna go for a parry. So the -1 cancels out, and then what is your next ability after that?
I will strike.
Okay, it's also going for a strike.
Punch off.
Just a straight roll.
It's a spell attack roll. You got to beat a 20.
God damn it! Nope. Just say no.
Did you use your ability yet?
No, I was gonna use that too this
Use
turn.
it. Use it.
So what did you
Sure,
roll with your
right.
strike? What did you roll with your strike?
I rolled a 4 + 6, so 10. I
So
don't think
basically, the way
anything gets
this can force a reroll. So
Okay, yeah.
so I'll let you reroll your strike.
Well, that's better.
Okay.
24.
Okay, so you randomized it into
So I would
a.
say his shoe comes untied, and I point that out to him.
Just. Okay.
Okay.
As I pass
Here's
by
the
him, I say,
thing.
"Really talking to you."
Here's
The
the
gag is he doesn't have shoes.
He doesn't.
Really
Here's the
talking
thing.
one thing. Yeah.
Do you want to do this or do you want me to?
I'll do this. Okay.
Oh, God.
So as we both parry, we both charge each other. Me with the cane open. Right before I strike, shoes untied. And he looks down and I slip past him. As I do, I shift my cane and draw the sword out and slice through his head and whisper in his ear, "The last thing Neri taught me was never lose your head in a fight." And I walk past him as I sheath the cane like a boss and watch his head fall off.
Okay, so that's how it goes in your head. And here's what happens. You go in for a strike as you kind of waddle towards him with your cane out, and this thing's like, okay, this whole thing's actually gonna fucking die here, and it just pulls out like another dagger, and as it walks towards you, you just go, shoes untied. It looks down, and then you just pull this like sword part out of your cane, and you drive it like through its eyeball.
Yeah.
And almost like clear through. You can't quite get through like the back of the head, but you like just drive it through its eyeball and like pull it out. And with that, it just starts like stumbling. and then it just like falls backwards against the bookcase and just is like slowly dying, but completely out of the fight. You do not have the strength as a 90-year-old to cut off the head of one of these things with your cane sword, but you've killed it nonetheless, almost all on your own. So with that, Saul, that is your turn. Bringing us to the top of the round, Enoch. Here it is for all the marbles. Oh wait! Don't tell me.
I'm insulted that Sal killed his guy before Enoch did.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm surprised I got out first.
What action are you taking?
Parry.
It's going for a strike.
Way to go.
Is that a hardy?
This is not. I'm not good at this. 17.
It is at a -2. You lucky son of a bitch. All right. Its attack bonus is, I'll just say it's double digits.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
And with the -2, how do you want to do this?
He sees the change of behavior in everybody, so Enoch is expecting some kind of flurry of blows, if you will. And he blocks all of them, and then as soon as he sees an opening, he just spear fists right into the middle of this guy's throat, and there's just a snapping, popping sound. And he takes a step back as this guy slowly suffocates to death.
Yeah, it's not so much a flurry of blows as this thing just kind of like you see it shudder as there's this change. It looks up at you, and it vanishes in this like brief cloud of black smoke that rushes towards you, reapparates, and then both of you vanish as it just blinks you up against the wall, and it just goes to just crush your skull with its like metal fist. And before it can, you just quickly see that opening and then just boop, like get that perfectly placed strike in, collapsing its windpipe, causing it to fall. And over the course of, it's incapacitated, but over the course of the next like minute, it's just going to like suffocate basically. That is your go. You have felled your dueling adversary. And I'm going to say, because you are also a duelist, I'm going to give you a heroic inspiration as well.
Sweet, thank you.
I mean, it makes sense narratively for both you, and I was thinking just Luminora, but it makes sense for you too.
This is the
Really,
second
buddy?
duel he's won in a decade.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, kind of for different reasons. Because Luminora is like, God, it feels good to win again, and for you, it's like, this is what winning feels like. So kind of for different reasons. That brings us to Chuckles.
Charles, is there still dueling happening?
Actually, that ends the encounter.
Okay, I would still like to. I throw the glove to Nazrin. Just like I think we should hold on to it, but I then point the gun at the professor and say, "Unlock the safe."
He just looks at you and just goes, who are you with? Who are you people?
Well, open the safe and I'll tell you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I put the gun to his head. Now's not the time for games.
He goes, did you see what just happened?
Yeah, I was here.
I'm already a dead man. Do whatever it is you're gonna do. Fuck you.
Shoot him in kneecap. He will hurt and he will live.
Charles.
I'm not gonna. I look at Luminar and give her like a face like I'm not gonna kill this guy, but I also like a questioning look. Like, can I make this? Can I take this to my training? Like, can I torture this guy?
Jesus.
You're
Christ.
saying that with your eyeball?
No, with my mind. To
Oh.
the group, like he doesn't want to talk,
I know
but
how to help with that if you want.
that doesn't help
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Maybe we
I'll
get
point this
some-
out. There. As you look around, there is no safe in an area that was described that it would be.
That doesn't mean it's not there. It's probably magically affected. Charles doesn't care.
Yeah. Okay. So what are you doing?
I asked the question to the group, and they get to decide. I'm not just gonna torture this guy without.
Mazarin's gonna ask the professor, who were they?
You don't already know? Who are you? The spy master decided that he didn't need me anymore, and he's tying up his loose ends.
Oh, shit.
Is that who you work for? If it is, do what you're gonna do. Like I said, I'm already a dead man. I don't know what this infighting was here, but this is the thanks I get for building up the Revenant program to where it was today, and then the next day I'm thrown away like trash.
Fucking kill him.
Well, we are giving you opportunity to live for another day to make more choices. If you give us what we want.
Kill him.
You're talking about a safe. I don't have a safe. So do what you're gonna do, because as you saw what's after me. You couldn't protect me even if you wanted to. So, and he
We just did.
he looks at you, Charles, and he like puts his head to the gun and he just says, "You'd be doing me a favor. Please do it."
So you worked for the spy master, and he has no need of you anymore, so he sent these things and us to kill you, is what you're saying.
So you admit that you do work for the spy master.
I've said what I said.
So, and with that, he kind of gets this kind of cocky smirk and just says, "So it's pretty clear that there is infighting within the sixth house then." And with that, he
Can I
reaches into
look
his
at
coat for something.
Is that her people, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys know that? I don't think they know that.
Yeah,
It-
it was.
yeah,
They
It
mentioned
came
it
up
during
in your commencement, I think.
Well,
Okay.
doesn't.
Actually, did it not?
It did. They said that she works for.
No,
the Sixth
it
House
didn't
and
come up
works
during the
for-
trial. I think Neri hinted that to
Right,
Commander.
right.
Pierce,
I think so.
bail me out. Am I right?
I think there's. I don't think it's confirmed. Is what I think. I don't think it's. come up.
I think Neri in a previous episode, Neri peppered some sus.
Yeah.
on Mazarin.
Can I say what I think? We've heard that Mazarin works for the Sixth House, but her history is so redacted we don't know what she does.
Yeah.
And then Neri.
No.
dropped-
I'm going to correct that. It did not come up during her commencement. What came up during her commencement is that her paperwork and her record is difficult to substantiate because there are multiple government agencies, specifically not the Sixth House, that are listed that usually would not be working together. So it seems like her records are
Very
pretty obviously
tough.
falsified.
Okay. So on Project Revenant, I will turn to Mazarin and ask her, what do you know about Project Revenant, Mazarin? Because Neri told me to ask Mazarin about that. He used those exact words.
Mazarin will be forthcoming about her knowledge on Project Revenant, at which point I'm going to let the DM take it away.
Okay, give me a history check here.
This guy's reaching for something in his pocket,
Yeah,
and I attempt to
I'm
stop
gonna-
that with Charles's help. Can we do that together?
Yeah, you kind of like pin him, and you see that he's got a Cinderwick cigarette.
Okay, well, let the man smoke.
You
History
kinda,
check 23.
23. Mazarin, you have never heard of Project Revenant.
What?
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 Do you have a chair? Is there a chair
Like,
in here?
can I mentally just be like, Neri, are you catching this? I'm very confused right now.
So Mazarin, what do you say? They're asking you about something you've never heard of.
Mazarin simply goes, I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe you're asking the wrong person. And then she focuses her gaze in on the professor.
Well, Neri told me specifically to ask Mazarin about Project Revenant, which is why I was asking you.
Well, if it was so important, maybe Neri should have asked me himself.
Well, he was already dead when he told me this, and so...
Exactly.
Go.
With that, the professor, like, with that, the professor just says, he just kind of chuckles. So Neri's dead, and he lights his cigarette.
You knew Neri?
I guess that makes sense. Well, I knew Strings.
Did we ever hear Neri call his shadow Strings?
I don't think so.
I don't think
Who
so.
is-
Can I check these
Who is
bodies and
Strange?
remove the masks to see the faces of all these guys?
Yeah.
Can I put this professor in a chair?
Sure.
Mazarin's going. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sal, you go to the revenant that you killed. You remove the mask.
Yeah.
This looks like a 15-year-old kid.
Wow, way to go. Murder child.
We did that as
Started
a
it.
group.
He started it, not me.
Mazarin's going to radio into the comms and say, why did they send us here? Are we being set up?
I think
This doesn't make
guy-
sense.
I think this guy's being set up. I think the spy master really wants him dead.
We're supposed to bring him in alive.
Like he said.
But they
we're
had already
tying up
sent
loose
other
ends.
people. We were supposed to bring him in alive, but they had already sent other people to kill him. And also, there's no safe, as far as we know. So,
Well, we're gonna find
start-
out if there's a
can I
safe or not.
So
If you
spy
guys
master
let me-
wants us
trashing
to just
the-
roll.
Can I start trashing the bookshelves, like pulling books to see if maybe there's a safe in the wall?
Put me in, coach. Put me
Give
in.
me, yeah, you guys can both do an investigation check.
I don't want to investigate.
That's a nat 1.
nice. I don't think there's a safe.
My wrist hurts. I
don't-
can't pull books.
Yeah, Sal, you go to just like toss the place, and you go to reach up to the bookcase, and then like further like extend your like obviously deformed wrist fracture, and then you just kind of like look at it, and then just like try to hide your wrist from the rest of the group as everyone just saw you just like completely like displace your wrist, and you just hear under his breath, you hear the professor just go, "What the fuck?"
Professor Alderdice, may I ask that you be very forthcoming with your information and tell us what you know so that we can clarify
I've
the
told you,
situation.
I've answered every question that you've had.
Start
Alright.
from the beginning. What is going on? What is Project Revenant? How have you worked for the Spy Master?
How do you not know?
We
Is
just
it-
started this position.
He just starts rubbing his forehead and he just goes, if you really work for the Spy Master, I think this is a perfect example of how completely fucked the Sixth House is.
Charles takes out his tinker tools and finds a set of flyers.
Oh my god.
And he just like looks over and just goes, yeah, let's do it this guy's way. He
So
just
I
like
ask
holds
him-
out he just holds out his fingers.
I ask him where the safe
Yeah.
is.
Can I
Roll
cast
the punch.
suggestion?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna cast suggestion, see if that works
On who?
on the professor.
Good.
Okay.
It's gonna go one of two ways.
Okay. He fails.
So I say the exact same thing I just said. Tell us everything you know, and then
We gotta get the safe and get out of here. There's other
if he
DMCA.
knows
run out
about
of
the safe, suggestion will have him tell us about the safe. Tell us everything you know. Be honest with us, and answer all of our questions.
Brief aside for the DM to look at one D&D suggestion. I just remember that it's broken.
5.
You can make them kill themselves, I'm pretty sure.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't
it just,
make
it
them
just
It has to
doesn't
be-
need to.
Not deal damage to it or its allies.
It doesn't have to be like reasonable. Okay. Yeah. So, what is it that you ask him specifically?
So like I put my hand out to try and have Charles kind of like back down a little bit, and I say, I suggest you tell us everything you know, answer all of our questions truthfully, and remain calm. And then you guys kind of hear that that's kind of like a magical command that comes out of Luminora.
Okay. As you do, he just kind of like calms, and then just goes, "Ah, that feels better." Takes like a long drag off of the cigarette and just says, "Everything I know. Where to begin? How many hours do you have for this answer? Because this is going to
how
take a
many
long
you
time."
can-
5 minutes, be concise.
Okay.
Spymaster,
Well,
Project Revenant, the Sixth House.
And the safe.
Terrible.
And the safe, if there is a safe. Start with the safe.
there is. I don't have a safe.
Who does?
Do you have a briefcase?
I have a. I have just what's on my person, which is
Okay.
not much.
So I look over
If
at
you're
Charles with,
looking,
like,
if
an
you're looking for
apologetic look.
something specifically, I can help you find it.
I mentally ask Mazrin if she remembers exactly what the instructions were.
Are instructions given to come here?
Yes.
I wrote them down. Our instructions were to find the professor,
hmm
get the safe, bring him back alive if possible, kill as few people as possible, and to burn the office, I think.
And there was supposed to be an object in the safe, right?
Yeah, we weren't supposed to read it.
Safe.
There was paperwork in there? I thought there was a physical object.
We-
Thought it was
You were
documents.
described. There was like a briefcase of documents.
Yeah, we weren't supposed to
Okay.
open it.
That vaguely would like tie him to like insurrectionists.
Well, we've got the glove now that I threw to Mazrin, and we've got the professor. I look at the rest of you guys like, I think we just torch it and leave now. There are no. Are you?
This guy, by the way, this guy's talking the whole time because
About
you
the
asked him
Sixth House?
to. Yeah, and he's under the suggestion spell. Vaguely, what he said, Mazrin, this will hit your ear because he almost immediately name drops your father.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Dude, Mazrin has parents?
Yeah, what the hell?
He just says, well, Corvus Theron had the idea to restart the Revenant program. This was obviously not acknowledged by the Spy Master, but he knew what was going on. And I was the... I made them what they were over the last 10 to 15 years, being one of the 4 runners in Arcanotech. Yet, things were going good. And then there's this new guy that joined the scene. And they began using this strange new form of magic. Some kind of, I don't even know if you can call it magic, perhaps some kind of alchemy. And I became less and less involved. And then at some point, Corvus let me go entirely. And I took my technology, my inventions, and I sought to continue on with my life, and it appears that the sixth house had an issue with that, so here we are.
Ask him about sedition.
What about sedition specifically?
Is he
Are you working with the
participating?
insurrectionists in any form?
I have dedicated my entire life to serving the sacred machine. I've done things that give me nightmares, and I would have done them again for the glory of the founder.
Let's
Ask him
get
who the
fuck
new
out of
guy
here.
is. Wait, hold on. Ask him who the new guy is.
I mean, who is the new guy? You guys can ask him questions as well, you know.
Can we? Okay, who's the new guy?
Yasha.
DM pause to find the name in my.
And also I'm presuming like Sal and stuff are still, Sal might still be like wandering out of the room. So I'm just gonna like turn and look to him and just ask him to collect evidence or whatever he can.
Tell him to take
Okay.
off the masks. Take off the masks.
Wait, is that Neri?
Yep.
Okay. I'll go do that while this guy like kind of pauses. Just speak up.
So
like,
as he does, he just says, "It was an archwizard Dask."
That was his name?
Corian Dask.
Where's he from?
does that name mean something to you?
He's from here. He's from the Aetherforge. He's coining some new form of magic. He calls it athromancy. It's he says he's got a way to essentially alchemize arcane magic to give it to the everyman. That's what he sells it as. But in reality, it allows us, or I guess allowed the sixth house, a vessel, to achieve some of their revenant experimentations without the use of tech, making myself obsolete.
Charles
What
starts
exactly?
pulling books off the case, throwing them around the room. All the cases.
What exactly
Okay.
are the Revenant?
Well,
Good question.
this is a very long, I'll try to be as succinct as possible. During the Great War between the FETC and Drakmire, our soldiers were coming across assassins that could seemingly be anyone, anywhere, and after defeating Drakmire in that conflict, one of these arcane labs was raided, and this information was then used by the Empire. The idea is that you separate the soul from the body. I remember Corvin always said, "Why train 1,000 soldiers when you can train one soldier 1,000 times?" So essentially, you immortalize the soul and give it new vessels when you need them. We worked on experiments where we would take orphans and essentially splice a soul of one of these soldiers into them. We called them revenants. Once a vessel has been successfully grafted, they would sometimes lose all memories of their former self and gain the memories of these soldiers that are hundreds, even thousands of years old. Some of these were even taken from Drakmire. This would give them extraordinary abilities, being able to manipulate the arcane without the typical limitations of spellcasting. We also found that these grafted wraiths could be moved from vessel to vessel if you found a suitable host. Obviously, there were issues. But at any rate, this became the kind of the silent hand of the Empire. If you needed something dealt with that you could have complete deniability, you would send a revenant, because a revenant is a ghost, quite literally. So you may think that you've put down these children here, but their ghosts will be back.
What's the significance of the glove?
This is one of my own inventions. This would allow a wielder to somewhat influence the behaviors of the revenant. Sometimes they could be too vicious. So this just slows them down a little bit. Although it would only work in the hands of someone that they'd already been programmed to take orders from.
Is there a way you can identify them?
Wait,
No.
wait, hold on. Are we talking to the creepy smiling guy and not
No.
Elder Dice?
No.
No, this is Alder Dice.
And he had the
Smiling
glove
guy's
on?
dead. No.
Okay.
Charles took it.
glove.
Okay.
Well, Mazrin has the glove now. I
Oh.
threw it to her.
Cast it. Updated it.
He says, no, that's the whole point, is that the Revenant can be anyone, anywhere, at any time.
I guess we should search the smiley guy. Maybe he already took the shit we need.
She like nods her head because you're already ripping the room apart.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an investigation check, Chuck.
Investigation. 10.
10. Okay, you search the smiling guy. He's got nothing on him. Like,
Nothing, no money, no wallet, no nothing.
no money, no wallet, nothing.
Kind of checks out the whole.
I go back to ripping books off the bookcase and strewing them about.
Okay,
It's a-
yeah, you
Set the room on fire, so.
Yeah, you toss the room. You try to. Yeah, you could set some of the bookcases on fire. The room's made of marble,
Wait till we
so
get out.
No, I was waiting for us to get out. I'm saying
Okay.
I'm preparing the room to be set ablaze.
yeah, but the room's marble. So unless you have like a magical way to do this, this is. To be honest, it almost looks like there's nothing in here that's worth setting ablaze. To be honest.
But we were told to do that, so I'll do it.
Right. Okay. So you start lighting some of the. You make a big pot. You can make basically like a book burning. That's like the best you can do, probably.
Yeah, I'm not gonna light it on fire.
Can I check some
until
of
we're
the books
leaving.
before he burns them?
Depends. Are you fast enough?
Sal, first off, now that you're back,
Yeah.
Did you hear anything in the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, I heard the thing about them taking kids. Is that possibly what happened to my niece?
Well, you don't know, but couple things. First off, the name that he mentioned
Okay.
is familiar to you. The name Archmage Dask, that is one of the names of your college roommate
That fucker that took my book?
who took your book and who is now credited with the invention of a new school of magic called athromancy that is now being used in this new class of revenants. That is the information that came out.
Can I put that name into? Didn't we have a thing like the ledger the little book we have? You put a name into it,
Yeah.
it tells you all about the person. Can I throw that in there and see what it tells us?
Yeah, you throw it in there. It is a highly respected professor, an archmage of and dean of one of the colleges, and founder of the College of Athromancy.
Son of a bitch. All right.
They've got like a stalwart loyalty to the Empire. This is like a very well-respected citizen.
Well, fucking kneecap him when I find him. Okay.
If you could walk to him.
Are his
Hey,
knees
shut
as
up.
brittle as your knees?
Yeah.
It will be when I'm done with him.
He's already in a wheelchair when we find him.
He's still gonna go for the knees.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or the
Oh,
I
elbows
guess-
instead.
I'm sorry, but I gotta jump off.
Okay.
Have a good party.
Bye,
Bye,
Justin.
guys.
Yeah, have
Thanks.
fun. Get drunk. Six
Thanks.
Flags.
Okay. So with that, what are y'all doing?
I'm going to do as Neri asked. I'm going to go around and take the mask off of all these like boys here or little revenants.
the kids, yeah.
And as I do that, I'm going to mentally ask the rest of the group. So what are we doing with the professor? We have.
So
our
as you do this,
orders.
you'll realize there are 3 children between the ages of 12 and 15. The smallest one is a 12-year-old girl, but it looks like she is physiologically different than what you would expect from a 12-year-old.
They got haloed?
They got haloed.
Fuck. What about the other 2?
What does that mean?
Same thing.
Okay.
No, I mean, what about you said there were 3 children.
Yeah, so
What
there's a
other 2?
12-year-old girl and then maybe like a 14 and a 15-year-old boy.
There's 5 total. I'm asking about the other 2.
No.
The other 2 were shadows.
They were shadow. They can
That's
split
right.
themselves.
I have a
Yeah.
shadow. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
Do any of them look familiar by chance?
What's that?
Do any of the
Do any of
children
them
look familiar?
Does the girl look familiar
No.
at all? Okay, good.
No.
I guess
I'll
I'll
blow this motherfucking building up.
help the professor up. So we gotta get him out of here.
If we have 10
Yeah.
minutes, I can
As you're
make
gonna
a
try to
big
help him
bottle.
up, he'll just like stand himself up. He's like pretty wounded himself. He's like, but he's holding on to consciousness.
When she told him to listen to us, right? So
If
Yeah.
we had 10 minutes and we needed to destroy this room, I can create a 66 30-foot area bomb.
I mean, we're just gonna set it on
Sorry?
fire and leave.
So
I
we're
guess.
bringing the professor in.
Yeah, that's we don't.
Yep.
There's no
He's not
fucking
with us, so bring him.
other stuff that we're supposed to get. We're at least gonna bring him in. That was part of the mission.
Correct.
And there's no fucking briefcase or safe, so we gotta burn this place and leave.
You don't
with the
think,
professor.
and isn't a little weird to you that there is no briefcase or safe?
I think it's more weird that there's other Spy Master people in here trying to kill him and us. So, who fucking knows? I'd say we just finish what we're supposed to finish as best as we can and get the fuck out of here. Before we run into those other DemSec motherfuckers.
I don't think DemSec is a problem, Charles. I don't think they're like us.
I mean,
All right.
okay.
Tie him
Either
up.
way, we. Okay. I will tie this fucker up.
I can
Not
cast
so that he
sleep on
can't
him.
walk. No.
Okay.
Who's gonna carry him?
I
None of
take
us
the
are strong
power of
enough.
the sleep powder, like I can. No, okay.
No,
okay.
he can-
fine.
he can
Sleep
walk.
on it.
He's calm.
Okay.
We're
He
good.
goes, I'll take the sleep powder.
No, you won't.
It is good. It worked good. It helped me sleep when I cannot.
I never wanted to kill Sal more than right now. But let's.
So, as we're like tying that guy up, getting ready to burn this place down, can I just ask Neri really quick? Neri, so you're a revenant. Does this all the stuff that you heard, does that track and seem truthful?
As far as I'm aware, I didn't really know much about what they're doing. Besides the orphan stuff.
Yeesh, okay. Well, Sal, get ready to burn the room.
I will reiterate this for like the 5th time. This room does not look like it's gonna burn.
No, it's Marvel. We're gonna burn the books. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. You make a burning pile.
We're
Books,
burning
desks,
everything inside of the
everything.
room that is burnable.
Yeah, if it's
I
my
sit
vault,
there and I'm like, oh, I want to try, and everybody out of the room. I don't
There's
take care.
there's bookcases all around, so we can stack a big bonfire type of thing, right? And
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
like,
think that's what Charles did.
yeah.
and then we just light it and walk out. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
no need light. I want light.
we don't need an explosion. We just need a.
No, not explosion. New hot sauce I make. Just trust. Let me do.
I ripped some
will-
pages
I-
and I'd set them on fire and put them in the fucking
Okay.
pot.
Oh, you dirty bitch! And I drink some of this hot sauce I made, and I cast dragon's breath on the fucking room, on all the books.
Okay. You, with your like one like completely gimped hand from like your like completely displaced wrist fracture, you with your other hand you like take this hot sauce, drink it. It is way too fucking hot. Your eyes immediately go red. You like vomit out just flames, and you're like coughing. And yeah, you just completely immolate this pile of books. On your brief review, most of which just seem to be like various texts on arcane theory, the type of shit you'd find in an arcane college. And yeah, you leave. You're really gonna need like a glass of milk or something because it is way too spicy. Yeah. And then you did that thing where you accidentally like aspirated some of your own saliva that had some of the hot sauce in it. So now it's like in your lungs. So you're just like you're just coughing your lungs out and like hacking. You guys begin to walk out of the university. As you get to the bottom, you see like completely like bloodied the wizard Chadius, who like stands up and he just goes, "Stop! We're not done yet." And he like gets to his feet as he's locked in a duel to the death with kind of a haggard-looking DemSec agent, who is just being like cheered on by his own posse of other DemSec agents, and he just says, "You don't want to do this." And he just goes, "I think I do. There's not many things I'm proud of, but being an associate professor of this school is one of them." Ah! And he just like casts like a fireball that the DemSec agent just immediately counterspells, and then he just goes, "Damn you, damn you!" And then the DemSec just finger of deaths him and just turns him into a zombie. And then one of the other agents just goes, "I believe that settles it. You are now officially on probation. Consider this your trial by combat." And they just sign some papers, and then they'll just say, "My office will have a report on your desk by Monday." And they turn around, they see you all just walking with your prisoner, and just give you a nod, and they just go, "Agent, agent, agent, agent."
Agent.
Captain? Captain?
I guess trial by accreditation by duel is real.
Yeah.
Oh, we gave him fake news.
And then, so you walk by and you see all of Chadius's posse just looking real sad and down you just see one of the agents this kind of she kind of looks like that one Harry Potter professor, just kind of button nose, way too smiley, but fucking menacing. As she just goes, as she just goes, "Chadius, was it?" And you just hear the zombie just being like, and she's like, "Come along now." And it just begins following her.
Fuck, she got it.
Oh,
That's crazy.
never mind. I take it back. We do not want to cross these people.
I told you guys you gotta
You
get
did.
here.
Okay.
We get back to the train, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
As
with that,
we're
you guys make your way back
walking-
as you're walking.
Back to the train. Are we secure comms with everyone? I think it might be ideal if we keep some of the information that we learned to ourselves. I don't know if what is her name again?
Ainsley.
Ainsley. I don't know if Ansley. I'm gonna keep calling it that. If we were meant to learn some of the information that we learned today.
Well, we should decide now
That's
what
why
we withhold.
we could just say that we gagged him immediately and put him under arrest.
Charles stops, gets out, tries to find something to gag him with.
Can I, while Charles is doing that, can I cast another suggestion on top of that and say, I don't speak of the conversation that we had in your office from henceforth. I mean, it only
You're
lasts
casting.
2
You're casting
hours,
this.
but-
You're casting this on the professor.
Yeah.
This is concentration, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this will override your other suggestion.
Means he
Oh,
won't
yeah,
be
yeah.
gone.
I mean, I'll just
Okay.
let me let Charles know ahead of time. Be like, hey, I'm gonna drop the. He might not be.
So do you know if he succeeds or not?
fun. I will let you know.
I gag him with some cloth that I have. Just I'll riff something off this uniform.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so you cast your spell.
Well, I guess if it fails, I'm not concentrating on it. Right?
Good point.
I think you're concentrating on it regardless of whether you know it failed or not.
But what would she be concentrating on?
On the spell that's not doing anything.
Makes sense.
Like you cast the spell, you're not sure. I guess
Well,
I'll
could I
tell you
just detect-
the spell fails. And he like at this point he kind of like clarifies and he just goes, "Oh wow, You all are really in over your head, aren't you?
Oh
And
no,
then
he's gagged.
Okay. Well, he
Yeah,
gets that out right as
I'm
you
gagging.
gag him. Yeah.
Couldn't stand his voice anyways.
Okay. So with that, you head towards the train to turn him into Ainsley.
And I suppose get a new mission.
Presumptively, yeah.
He's not wrong though, right? We are a little in over our heads.
Oh, certainly.
That's why we should just keep our heads down. Don't rock the boat. Not yet.
I definitely didn't sign up for this.
I mean, I thought you
Any
did,
of us technically
actually.
signed up for it.
No, I thought I was part of Marion's whole thing. And then the next day we
Oh.
were all promoted.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe you can ask
Well-
Ansley if you can be honorably discharged.
I don't think you want to be discharged.
I might do that.
I was just kidding, Enoch. I feel like she'd be liable to
Just
kill you.
murder you, yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of, I apologize for how I acted on the train last night. I do know that, following orders is paramount, and I shouldn't let my feelings get the best of me. And I put you in an awkward position, Enoch, with her threat.
It's alright. You obviously have the scars of some trauma. I've seen a lot of people like you, and usually they end up in the gutter, so you're doing well.
Thank you? Very confused at the ending up at the gutter part. Just thank you.
So with that, you all make it to the train. And you have your tickets. I presume you enter and head to the car that Ainsley was in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. As you do, you guys can take a short rest. As you enter, you just see Ainsley looking like giddy with excitement. And she just says, "Oh, this is excellent. You've all done so well. This has gone much better than I expected. Wow. I knew that you all had it in you. I want to hear everything, but first I need to take my new friend here to a different car. So come along now, and let's have you," and she points at Charles, "and you," pointing at Enoch, "to escort me, please."
I just fall in step beside her.
Yep.
Or behind her, I guess, because we're in the train car.
Okay.
Behind.
I don't know.
And just make sure our client here is well behaved, and she'll just walk to another car, and you see there's a car with like multiple individuals that are like masked with like bandanas, and they're wearing a variety of they look like mercenaries. Like they do not look like they are like a typical like city dweller person. They're wearing like a variety of like leather armor. You see some of them have firearms. There's maybe about like 12 in this car. And one of them just like reaches out to like take your prisoner. And then she just kind of whispers in his ear. She just goes, "Send for Halsam. We got him." And she just goes, "Great. We'll go back on this way." And she just like ushers you all back into that other car. So Excellent work, and we have our next assignment already.
Cool.
So this one's an easy one. So you all get a little bit of a break because you did such a good job. You are going to escort me and my friends to, let's call it Verdania. Pretty much Verdania. A little bit north. So, simple escort mission. Just nothing to do, just ride on a train, and then we got a bit of a walk. Sound good? Good. So,
Are we expecting danger or interference that we should know about?
no.
No tactical plans that we need to prepare?
Kill anything that tries to hurt me.
Perfect.
So, I want to know everything. What did you see? Because a little birdie tells me that maybe it did not go quite as smoothly as planned, but...
And which birdie was that?
She smiles at you, and she says, "That's odd. I didn't expect questions from the soldier. You were doing such a good job following orders."
I thought we were sharing information.
Right. So what part of this operation makes you think that you need to know what my source of information are?
I think it's a one-way sharing of information, Varric.
Here's
I mean,
my only
Charles.
question.
Yeah, whoa.
I'm gonna not even respond to that. My question is, did you know we were gonna go in there and, run into some remnants? Revenants?
Oh, what the fuck, man? What the fuck?
You didn't tell me not to talk about that. No.
You're killing it. Keep it up.
So she just kind of like narrows her eyes and says, "Huh. Of course I did not know that. Why don't you tell me what you saw and what you know?"
We opened the door and a guy said, "Revenants, kill him." And then we killed them, and I killed him. And then we took the professor, and there's no safe, and there's no briefcase, and that's it.
And the room was also made of marble and quite hard to burn down, but we did our best.
Yeah, we burned all the books and shit. Tables, desks.
She pulls out like a little like a notebook, and she just kind of like taking notes and scribbling things. She says, "Okay, I want everything." So you walked in, someone said revenants kill them. Was he commanding them? Was he controlling them?
Yes.
I mean, they tried to kill us after he said that. So I'd say, yeah.
And describe them to me, leave no detail.
They had masks and red eye. One red eye.
So she's gonna take the next like hour to interrogate you about like every single detail of what you all witnessed there. And you're getting the sense that somehow she seems to know some of this already, almost as though she was in the room. But there's other questions she's asking where it seems like maybe she wasn't there. So you're not quite sure what she knows already and what she doesn't. So just as a vague rule, why don't we have the group nominate a spokesperson who's going to be sharing the information here? Unless you all are just going to be piping in randomly.
I feel it's appropriate for our group that we all pipe in randomly.
That sounds good. So,
That's
let's do this. Let's do this. Without speaking to each other, I want each of you to send me a DM on Discord that gives me what, like a vague, like if you're going to be totally forthcoming, if you're going to hide certain things, and what things you're going to hide.
Do we have any sense of Not that this is going to change what I'm sending or anything, but I'm wondering if Luminora can start to piece out why, like the parts that it seems that does not know ahead of time. Like if there's a pattern to the stuff that she is asking about.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an insight. You know what? Give me. This is gonna be. Are you proficient in insight?
Yes.
So give me an intelligence roll plus proficiency.
An intelligence roll plus.
Basically, this is like an intelligence-based insight check because you're trying to like piece together patterns of like her behavior.
Okay. 12.
Okay.
Is that what you're asking for, Alex?
Yep.
Okay.
So using the like telepathic connection she has with each of you, she's actually going to be interviewing you all separately while you're
At the
all
same
sitting
time?
here together. Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah, weird.
So she may be getting varying levels of information from varying people. Luminora, what you can piece together is this whole time there has been 0 questions of this professor having anything to do with insurrectionists. The entire focus of this has been on Revenants and the Revenant Project. That's all she wants to know about. There was not a single mention of a safe, a briefcase, or any of that. It's all focused on the professor part and your encounter with the Revenants. So with that, you are all forthcoming with whatever amount of information that you were forthcoming with. And at the end of all this, she just goes, well, I can see that some of you are still having some trust issues. But for the most part, I appreciate your candor. And it appears that you've done well. It appears that we may have had some faulty information regarding the safe and briefcase, which happens sometimes. But despite that, you've all done very well. I think that you've proven that you can handle a certain level of task that previously we may have thought that you were not up to. So.
You mean like trained assassins that were sent to kill us?
Well, they weren't sent to kill you. They were sent to kill your target, and it seems that you've intervened and done so quite well. Tangling with whatever these revenants are sounds like a dangerous task. So congratulations. Obviously, anything that we talk about here, you will not be sharing with the Ledgermen, as this is a group that is on a need-to-know basis. So with that, you should all kick back, relax, as we have a bit of a ride ahead of us, and it's been quite a long day. In and out of Aetherforge in just a matter of hours. And she just kind of like has this really smug look on her face, and she says, I knew that Marion was wasting your potential. And she gets up and goes to leave.
As she gets up, I ask, oh, Ansley, since there are some things you
It's
want
Ainsley.
us... Oh, my apologies. Want certain things in the documentation for the Ledgerman, will you be filing the report, or did you want me to file it and then bring it to you for confirmation of the details?
with as long as you're working with me, I trust you to do the doing, and I will be writing all the reports. So you need not worry about it.
Capital.
Are we still Ledgerman, or is that no
Of
longer the
course.
case?
Of course you're still Ledgerman. You're just a cut above, where they don't need to be aware of some of the things that the spy master has you doing.
Oh, God.
And with that, she just kind of gives you a smile and says, well, get some shut-eye. I'm sure you'll need it. And leaves.
Are we getting paid for this job? Any of this or no?
It was never discussed.
Okay.
Charles kicks back, lights a cigarette, smokes it, then puts his hat over his head and like over his face as he leans back. Take a nap.
I'm going to find the cart with the bar. Anybody want to join me?
You're what?
I'm going to find the cart with the bar.
Oh, with the
Get a little sauced.
I think this is that kind of train, buddy.
There's
I
alcohol
mean,
somewhere.
it's a train for rich people. I feel like they.
Yeah, there's a bar cart for sure.
It's only one way to find out. Lead the way, Sal.
Okay.
Will do.
So you guys are basically at like the caboose of the train. There's only one way to go, and that is in the direction that Ainsley went. So you and Enoch go, and you kind of look in the window here that you can see connecting to the other train car, and you see a group of what look like mercenaries kind of surrounding the professor as he's kind of like sat down, as Ainsley and this like half-orc individual who's dressed in somewhat like the attire of a noble is just like getting real close, and they seem like they're just having a conversation with the professor.
Let's maybe just pretend they're not there.
Yes, my thoughts
So
exactly.
so you want to walk through this?
I say we just walk through like there, and yeah, like no one else is in the
Yeah,
cart.
just going. We're going to a bar.
Okay. So do you knock or do you just open the door and?
We just open the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
As
I
you
don't
do, about 4 mercenaries pop up and like draw weapons and head towards you to like have you back up.
At ease, man. We are just looking for a bar, and you are in the way.
They put their hands on you, Sal, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh God.
Okay.
Poor Sal.
That's a 2.
Yeah. So one is there's this dwarf that's just gonna like with one arm just like put his arm around your thighs, pick you up, and then tip you over and just lay you down.
This is how you treat old men.
He is just gonna like rest like a warhammer on your chest as another individual draws a weapon. He's got like a handgun that he's aiming at you, Enoch, and he just goes, "Back the fuck up."
Hey, we brought in that guy that you're talking to right now. So I think the least you can do is let us walk through this fucking train car. We're just looking for some alcohol. I don't give a shit what the hell
Yeah,
you're talking
dwarf,
to
get
him
your
about.
fat ass out of my way.
You're gonna
And with
break
that,
his
you
ribs.
just- With that, you just hear this whoa, whoa, and you just see this individual with kind of like a white sport coat, very short haircut, half orc, just go, "Now hold on here. Sorry, there's been some misunderstanding. These are our some of our best agents here, some of our best ledgermen. Sorry about that. Some of my friends are a little bit jumpy here and don't have the degree of training in such delicate manners.
I doubt this
Please.
fat one could even jump if he wanted to.
All right, Saul, you're gonna die. Come on, calm down.
I'm angry.
Okay, now. And then he says, "I'm sorry about that, my friend. Can I help you up?"
Yes, please.
He'll hold out a hand. Yeah, he picks you up and just goes, tell you what, we were sort of in the middle of a sensitive conversation, but I do understand that you guys are all the way at the back here. So why don't we do this? Why don't we send the finest selection of booze and refreshments your way? Is that will that suffice?
Look at Enoch. Yes, this sounds good.
Yeah, works for us.
Good work. And don't think that we've forgotten about payment for a job well done. Although typically your salary is handled by the ledgerman, I think this case deserves a bonus. And then he kind of like leans in with a coy smile and just says, obviously you don't have to report this as taxable income between you and me. And just goes, we'll call it an even 800, not hell, we'll make it an even 1,000 for each one of you. All right? And that'll be sent on the way too. All right? Good work, by the way. Strong work, each and every one of you. Ainsley has nothing but good things to say about you. So, really just wait
As
to
we
get
walk
it
away, I
done.
look back at the dwarf. I'll see you later, meatball.
Wow.
That one's got some spunk to him. So with that, you head back, and in a very short amount of time, there is this like female half elf with like this strange, almost what looks like a compound bow on her back that's got like these various like runes on it, and she's wearing like a hunter's armor. She does not look like she belongs in like a city at all. She's got like this like face tattoos on one side of her face, and her hair is kind of like a little bit matted. And she comes by with this cart that she just kind of like roughly like rolls in and like kind of just like gently crashes into the side of one of the seats. It's just got like a whole shelf of like top shelf alcohol, and then there's like 2 shelves of like some kind of hot meal. And then she like reaches into a pouch and then just like drops on the floor 5 bags of gold.
Jesus.
And she just, without saying a word, turns around and leaves.
Take the gold,
Top notch.
grab a bottle of the best shit, and yeah, go sit down and take.
I'll take the bags and hand them out to everybody.
Charles perks up, grabs a bottle of whiskey and a meal, and finds a seat again.
Okay. So with
Refills his
that-
flask.
Would you refill your flask?
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
With the
Do
good
you have a
refill.
funnel? How do you do that?
I assume there's a
Aim it.
funnel.
It's messy.
There's not a funnel.
Can I
I drink it. I put it in my mouth and I spit it into the.
Ew.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm working on
Lightly
a
mixed with spit.
I'm working on a present for that son of a bitch, that archmage. Now that I know he's alive and where he is,
Okay.
I'm gonna make a 3rd spell slot level bomb with a fireball spell attached to it.
What?
Okay.
So it'll be
Respect.
66 plus 8d6 for the fireball.
Okay.
Okay.
You ever
Saul is very unhappy right now.
Whoa.
had a
And drinking.
bad day?
You ever have a bad day?
Now it's someone
Yeah.
else's problem.
So Saul, you are making your bad day bath bomb,
Yep.
and yeah, sure, you can absolutely work on that. Is there anything else you guys are doing as you are just kind of gearing down for this long rest and train ride?
I'm
I
gonna
love
do some sword forms, and I just want to get a vibe of how her sword resonates with her new armbands that Enoch made. So she's doing like some experimenting in the back or in like the side front of the car where there's some space, I guess.
Yeah, sure. As you do, you can, if you haven't already, feel free to attune to your charms. Each charm takes up an attunement slot. And yeah, any of those effects, if you haven't already been doing so, you can make sure that you add.
I have not. We should know.
I don't know that it would have been relevant, given it was mostly dueling. Okay.
Enoch is working on some
What
wood
do you call it?
carving.
Talisman? Charm? What would you call those? Bracelets?
I don't know that there are any. If anyone has made a talisman for
They're
you.
not. They're not. I don't think they're talisman, but they're thick bracelets that half of them is magical and the other half is just mundane metal.
I'll call it a bracer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
pretty
say
much, yeah.
for Enoch, if you wanted to like make something that was capable of holding multiple charms in a single, like slotting multiple charms in a single thing, you'd probably need to invest some money into like some actual enchanting materials for that.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't even trying to make that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying you, with your background, that's something you could probably pull off. So with that, you guys go on to take a long rest as you take the train to Verdania for your escort job. And
I have a question about
yes.
my gun. So
Mhm.
before the conflict, I had switched out the fancy bullets that were originally in there with standard bullets,
Mhm.
and then you said that I shot and I didn't lose any ammo from that. Was the ammo that was replaced one of the standard bullets or a fancy bullet?
It looks like a standard bullet.
Okay. Okay. That's it.
Okay. So with that, as you take your rest and head down Verdania way, we
Oh, I have
will
another
cut our-
question. Just
Yes.
kidding. Sorry, I don't. I just tried to end
Keep
this
it
3 times.
going.
Luminora dies permanently. We will cut our session here, and I will see you guys next week. How did